Hello, chat. Are you nervous, sexy, and excited? Or you can only be two, so you must pick two. We've been picking. Hello, we're here. It's time for the finale of Mythic here on the RP Geeks channel. I'm very excited and very nervous, and I'm very sexy, but I have to get rid of one. So we're getting rid of the sexy because I really am excited and nervous. Welcome. I am Emily. I will be your dungeon master for this finale. I use she, her pronouns, and I play everyone else in the world of Mythic, as opposed to Shamini.
I don't play everyone else. I play one person. That one person is Athemos. He's a grave domain cleric of Hades. He doesn't know what to do, but the important thing is don't succumb to peer pressure, people. Do what you want to do, like, if that's whatever your friends go. Anyway, the point is, no, that's all I've got. Also an RP Geek is Fiona.
Hello, everyone. Out of those three options we had before, I'm just sexy. So, yeah.
You can't be three, as we've established.
I'm taking it from everyone else, Gladwin. I am playing the Lady in this our grand finale, who is a Circle of the Moon Druid, and I bet I will use some actual things. I went through my character sheet, was like, oh wow, I can actually do quite a lot of stuff. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to using them both.
Look, they found their spells.
I've found the sheet. I'm going to pass it over to Holly. Woo.
Hello, I'm Holly. My pronouns are nervous and sexy. Unlike Palace, whose pronouns are nervous and excited. Great. My pronouns are she, they, and Palace is a she, her. That's it. That's all I have to say. Oh, this is a wild energy. I'm so excited for this last episode. I'm going to pass to Pip.
Hello there, I'm Pip Gladwin, he, him, as is my character Danaeus Adamus, Bard of Aphrodite, still, I guess, but like begrudging, I suppose, Bard of Aphrodite, looking for other options, exploring other avenues of existence, perhaps, for him and his child, and I'm nervous.
Just nervous.
A little bit sexy.
A little bit sexy.
Yeah, there you go.
Just a little bit. Danaeus is a little bit sexy.
Yeah.
And that's everyone.
That is everyone.
There isn't anyone else. There's you, chat. What are you?
You. What pronouns?
What are you?
No, not pronouns. What nervous, sexy, excited Venn diagram are you today? Okay. Before we go into the show. Oh. Shamini?
Oh no, I think Shamini's exploded.
Shamini's
We've
frozen.
lost her.
Yes.
She was nervous and her
You're
internet.
back, Shamini. You're back.
Very nervous, but I'm back.
She's back.
I'm back. Sorry.
Don't panic.
Please.
You said this was
on.
the point, and then you stopped.
That I was going to remind you to do the loyalty points that you were about to remember to do.
Can people hear Shamini?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's loyalty points is what she's talking about.
Yeah, no, I was about to do it. Yeah. I just had that.
Yes, well then I realised you were about to do it, and then yes.
Okay. And then you disappeared, which I'm slightly concerned about, but that's fine. Loyalty points. Shamini, well, we've got you. Athemos, what did you do last time? Loyalty points is the mechanic I came up with this for this game. If you're on the finale, I hope you know by now. But if you don't, there's 3 gods, mortals, and self. They get points in each category. They have max total of 7. They've all got 7 now. So they can just shuffle those around, depending on what they do as actions with and without their characters.
What I did last session was deliberately withhold information from Hades.
You did.
Yeah, I very much was like, oh, I'm not going to tell you everything because I don't quite know what's going on.
Okay.
What else did I do? I think that's the main one. Didn't have a podcast episode out, sadly.
Didn't have
Maybe
a podcast.
Yeah.
Do you think when you did that, who do you think you were serving? Whose interests?
I mean, I was just thinking of taking one away from gods, really.
I'd like to give you another
more
one.
Not letting him in on things, and being like not being loyal fully, like who. So I mean, the thing is that Athemos doesn't know what. So Athemos is trying to serve humans for sure, but he just doesn't know how. Just doesn't know which is the worst outcome for aforementioned humans.
Yeah, I don't want to put you in a place where you have nothing in 4 with 4 points.
I know, right?
You know,
I know.
that's
I've not.
I'm trying to jump
well.
through some hoops for you.
I know. I appreciate that, but I've not. I've not done
I
that.
wonder because
I'm okay with it.
We did a lot of like Athemos, like the dream stuff and that affected him and thinking about like that. So I wonder if it's more self. Is what I was,
I was leaning towards giving you points in self,
Yeah.
over mortals, to be honest, because I think, like you say, he doesn't really know what the mortals need. He's doing it it's out of a goodness of his heart, but it's not necessarily. I think it is nice for mortals. I'm going to let you're definitely losing 2 points in God for the final battle. So you're down to 1 in God. But you can add 2 to either mortals or self. And I will let you decide where you want that to go.
Wow.
Wow, what a kind of benevolent Emily.
How generous. Oh.
Thank you, Emily.
dear.
We say together.
I
3,
am
2,
afraid
1.
that
Wow.
Mug.
Okay.
It's a mug.
That's
It's a mug. It's a mug.
Mug. I can't remember
This
what
is
the
a
right
wine
answer is
glass, is
anymore.
what this is.
It's a mug.
It's a
Every
mug.
week
It's not a
it's
mug.
like a
I
mug to me.
forget.
Every week it changes. I don't like these tests.
Would
Okay,
you like mortals or self?
I would like mortals because I do feel like it is truer to what Athmos is trying to do. It is
I
not
agree.
selfishly motivated. It's just
I
it
agree.
doesn't agree with everyone else about what the best thing to do.
And also, we've sort of vaguely touched on Athmos's backstory in a sort of glancing detail. He has a very, big devotion to humans. So I'm very happy with that. Okay. Who would like to go next?
I'm happy to go next.
Okay, Palace.
I think last week, if anything, I think I was putting stuff towards self. No, it's not necessarily like away from Hecate or away from the mortals, but the whole kind of reveal of of where I'm from and kind of my response to it, I felt like it was more about who I believed I was
Yeah, I agree.
and doing stuff for me.
I agree. I think there was a little tension with Hecate around it.
Yeah,
And
so
there was
maybe
definitely
taking one
now
out of
some
gods.
sort of like consideration around the mortals too.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take 1 out of each of gods and mortals and give you 2 in self. So you're at 4 in self.
Okay.
Nice.
Spoilers, I'm trying to get you all a 4 in something. Pip. Or a 5 if you can make the argument for it.
Yeah.
And you have a 4 to begin with, so
I do have a 4 to begin with. I think really the big question here is where does that point in gods go? Right. Because I have one in gods still currently, and I think now that we're on the final episode, I think it's time to pull the plug on that. It is gone. I had that chat with Aphrodite. I lied about the things I could lie about, and then immediately, once her back was turned, flew away to plot against her.
yeah,
So
you having
I
the
think
same
that point
score
is
in
gone.
gods that Shamini has doesn't seem correct to me.
That
So I
makes sense.
think you definitely go down to a
No
0 in
points for
gods.
you.
No points.
It's where does it go though? Does it go to mortals or into self? Is the question.
Mm.
And
You've already
I'm
got a
not
4.
sure
The 3 doesn't
I
really get
do.
you anything. So I am
Do it
willing to give you. I do truly believe that even though Danaeus is trying to help the mortals, a lot of his actions are slightly selfishly motivated due to Cassie.
Yeah,
I don't think that's a
fair.
bad thing. People say selfish is a bad thing a lot of the time, but you are trying to protect the thing that is closest to you. So I am willing to give you the full
do it.
5 in self,
do it.
Whoa.
which gives you a very
Wow.
strong ability.
Does.
Fiona.
Aya. Right. Oh, we've lost
Let's
Shamini.
remove.
Oh,
there she is.
Shamini's back. Yeah. Aya. Yeah. Right now. I think I might have lost maybe a couple of points in God.
Yeah,
Yeah. I would argue I stood up for myself.
You did.
So I would love, pretty please,
Ooh.
little, maybe 2 points for me.
2 points from gods to self. Is that what you're, is
I
that
mean,
what you're
I
asking?
assume you're going to take all the points from gods elsewhere. That's what I was thinking.
I'm
but-
actually going to take all of them for
Okay.
you because I think you're going down to 1 for sure.
Okay.
So
good.
you've got 3. I
Okay.
think you can only probably get to 1 in mortals.
That's fine.
But I will let you again. Final fight days. I'll let you go up to the 5 in self.
What do
So
you
we've
mean
got
fight? We're gonna be all fine.
3 big selfish peak boys and 1 on the mortal side with
Yeah.
Shamini, which is an interesting way of it falling, considering like what was going on in the last couple of episodes. Now, obviously, this is slightly, I think, in a longer term campaign, I wouldn't have shuffled these points quite as dramatically in for this final one,
For sure.
but I want to get to some things in 5, so we have some sort of cool stuff going on.
Mhm.
With all that in fact, Shamini, I'm going to give you a 5 in mortals, and Holly, I'm going to give you a 5 in self as well.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You get bonus points for the
Yeah.
final episode, just so we can see those mechanics go off.
Okay, let's do
Let's
Show
all
off
remember them.
Let's all
Yes.
remember our and like if you've got but Shamini, what I am going to do is I'm going to take away that 2 in stealth down to a 1, so you don't have anything other than that. More, you have all the things in mortals,
Yeah.
but you don't have the stealth extra
Oh.
No, that's fine. Yeah.
advantage or anything like that.
I love it.
And actually, Holly, what did I say for you? Because currently I've got 8 points on yours.
Oh.
Oh, I think it
Which
was.
one have I forgotten to take off?
I feel like I've still got some in mortals. I feel like I'm more on the mortal side than the god side.
I agree. That's true. Okay, I'm going to put you at 0 in gods
Yeah, makes
and
sense.
2 in mortals.
Yeah.
Same as Pip. I will let you two keep the 2s because I think you have both done enough for the mortals to feel like you're there. No one wanted to go on the god side. I knew this would happen.
I tried so hard.
You did. You did really well. But the gods are in fact bastards.
Who knew?
What in this class allegory? No one is
What?
Yeah.
with the upper
Thing is,
classes.
I was like, I wonder how long we can hold out before they all crumble to it. And hey, we're not done yet. There's still a whole episode to
True.
go.
Can't wait
So-
to turn code at the end of the fight to go back to Dionysus.
Oh,
then.
no.
I will say in this
No.
episode, if at any point you think you make a big enough swing, I'll move it.
I'll do it.
Now none of you trust each other. Lovely. All right, here we go. Let's go back to the world of Mythic for our grand finale. It's your boy Hermes, and well, I'm not really sure who I'm talking to right now. Zeus is pissed, so a lot of you are tuned into him right now, shall we say? But for those of you listening, praise Zeus, praise the family, and help us bring back the dawn. So, we find our demigods in the old temple of Helios, in the city at the foot of Olympus. Outside, the sky is dark as hordes of mortals begin to slowly move towards the hideout of Bel and her followers. As you've gone down into the basement of what from the outside looks like an old block of flats, and you see what clearly once was this grand temple to the god of the sun. You see in the center a chariot. Suspended above it, 2 glass cases with black bases and lids. One holds the orb of the sun, and one the heart of Lethe. And in the middle of them, unconscious and in chains, is the glowing body of Orion. He is strung up to 2 metal pillars at the side of the room. You see Daedalus is this sort of middle-aged man with tattoos, bald head, a beard, working on the interior of the chariot. It looks a little wider than you might expect from a typical sort of chariot that you would see. And you can see he's got the sort of the front panel open. And in the background, you can see Bel is pacing around the monitors all around the room with some of her followers around her, looking at different things on the screens. They do not seem yet to have noticed you. So, anything anyone would like to do?
Where is Bel in the
Bel
room?
is like in the back right corner as you're sort of coming in.
Okay. I think is like Orion conscious?
Make me a medicine check. Or a perception, I guess.
Well, they're both the same. That's a 12.
With a 12, he doesn't look dead.
Okay, but it's not like you can't see
Doesn't
us.
you can vaguely see that he's breathing, but he doesn't seem to be awake.
Okay. Okay, my instinct is uh-oh.
That's valid. Yeah, valid.
And I think I would like to go and speak to Bel. I feel like if I just try and tear him out, that might cause a bit of a miscommunication. I feel like I'm going to go talk to Bel.
Okay. As you move over, Xenon steps in front of you. This person with this sort of red slick back hair with it sort of shaved at the side, and goes, "Hi, hey, you're here. We're nearly ready." So,
Yeah, I just need to talk to Bel.
oh, she's super busy.
No, I need to talk to Bel though. It's not
Okay.
negotiable. We can't start till I've spoken to Bel.
Okay.
Actually.
Sure. All right. And can you make me a perception check?
Yep. Oh, nat 20, so 23.
Nice.
Heck
Nat
yeah.
20. Xenon looks more confused than you would expect. But with that wasn't an insight check. That's just something extra you get. You also look around, and all the people you've seen in this room before, the last time you were here, someone is missing. You can't see Pat.
Pat! I knew it was Pat. Sorry. It's Pat. It's Pat. It's always been Pat. Sorry.
Pat the whole time.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm
I'm going to just turn to the others just before I walk off to talk to Belle. I'm going to go, folks, I can't see Pat anywhere. Weird. I'm going to talk to Belle and see if we can get this Ryan situation sorted.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, can I just see if he doesn't look very okay. I'm a bit worried. This doesn't look good. He looks ill.
No, I agree. I'm going to see if we can get him down.
Okay, can I heal him? Should I try and heal him?
Wait. Can we see the chains? Are they made out of the same materials?
They are made of the same materials.
Your magic won't work. It's zapping his stuff.
I'm a demigod. I have super. What do you mean magic won't work?
Yeah, it doesn't.
Okay,
Look like that.
Moss, you were away at this point, but I tried, and it wasn't great. That's why for a lot of the 2 episodes ago, I was in chains. Remember that?
I was confused by that. I didn't really follow what happened.
No. It's been a lot has happened since that time.
Yeah, okay.
So
I'm going to sigh and make my way. You know what? I think the lead is handling this, and kind of march my way over to Belle.
Okay. You see her sort of pointing at things on the screens, and she sort of starts and goes, Hi, Palace, hey.
Hi, Belle. You've got Orion in chains up there.
Oh, you know him.
Yeah, he's actually on our side.
Sure.
So what's he doing in there?
He's needed for the ritual.
Yeah, for what? Can you explain?
He is... Well, he's the son of Apollo.
Yes. Yeah.
How else do you think you get a sun in the sky?
Well, don't you have the sun?
Yeah. It's just a ball of gas without, divine energy.
Right. So what's going to happen to him?
I don't want to fuck with you, Palace. We need his blood.
Okay, how much? Are you going to kill him?
He's divine.
He's on your side.
What makes you say that?
We talked about it.
Okay, well, then I'm sure he'd understand.
Can I look around and see if there's anything that I can turn off? I'm thinking about these metal I'm looking for anything she's messing with that looks like I might be able to turn it off.
Make me an Arcana check.
You've got it. That's an 18.
Okay, 18. This metal that you've seen, you know that is it seems to be a specific element, a metal that is doing something. So you don't think there'd be a way of turning that off. Mm-hmm. But you do see the pillars he's attached to. The chains look like they've locked in and slid up them. So there's a mechanism that can lower and bring him up and down. And looking at various monitors around, you think you can see a computer that looks like it's monitoring the descent or ascent of this mechanism.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't look like anything that would particularly... It looks quite mechanical, what's holding him in place. And I think there's another... Then, with an 18, you see there's computers for lots of different bits. You see there's one that's controlling and as you look, you see the sun and the heart of Lethe are also held by these mechanical chains, and you expect they'll be lowered into the chariots probably at some point. And you can see a computer that seems to have control of those, but it's more mechanical than
electronic.
Yeah,
You've got it. Okay, I'm just gonna say to her, go, I didn't think that you would want to spill innocent blood on this. I thought that's what this was against. But maybe I've misunderstood your priorities.
Make me either intimidation or persuasion.
Okay. I'm going to go intimidation because I think that's what I'm doing. That's a 14.
Okay. I'm going to roll something. Palace, what I am fighting for is far more than one demigod's blood. I will burn everyone if it means they are stopped. And you see this flash in Belle's eyes, like she's not stopping. Like this is what she is going to do.
Mhm.
I'm doing it to save them all. But rebellion was never peaceful, Palace. I'm sorry. I'll try not to kill him. And start sort of like typing in things on the computer.
I'd like to watch what she's typing.
What is she typing? It's a great question.
I can just see what she's. I don't.
Yeah,
it doesn't have to be.
password.
1, 2, 3.
Icarus with a 1 at the top.
That's really disrespectful.
Really rude. You see she's over at the computer that has the sun and the diamond, the Heart of Lethe attached, and she starts plugging something in, and you hear like, and they start lowering towards the chariot, and Daedalus sort of stands up and sort of like is gesturing them down.
Okay. Okay. I'll hold off for now.
Okay.
I'm gonna wander over to Daedalus, who's working on the sort of machine itself.
He's sort of like pulling the one with the sun in, and like trying to click it into place within the chariot.
It's an impressive contraption.
Thank you.
Take a long time to build, did it?
A little while, yeah.
I can tell. Planning it a while then, yeah.
You could say that.
Do you need him? Personally, I mean?
What do you mean? Personally?
Who would do? Does it have to be him?
Look, I'm the mechanic. I don't... blood of the sun. That's what we've been told.
Well, okay.
It contains it, right?
Let's talk weights and measures then. When we're talking about blood, how much... what sort of volume?
As much as it takes.
So you're killing him?
If I have to.
I will lean in conspiratorially towards him and kind of be looking towards Pallas as I do so. It's between you and me, pal. Pallas over there, the big one. She's not going to let that happen.
Look, we don't want it to happen. I don't want to kill anyone. After Icarus, that was more than enough.
You told me you're going to.
He looks at Cassie. Your little one.
Aye.
What would you do to save her?
I'd do a lot.
I can't save my boy anymore. But I can save everyone else's.
By taking somebody else's boy.
I don't have another way.
You must.
If I did, I'd have done it. And he sort of turns away from you and sort of goes to and grabs the Heart of Lethe and starts bringing that down into it.
Okay. That's my scene. What a.
I think
I don't want to act until like everyone has had a chance to like.
I'm definitely going to come back over to talk to talk to Danaeus, and I'm gonna kind of probably try and get the four of us together
Mm-hmm.
and say, So, Belle thinks it's okay to sacrifice Orion for this. She's just going to try to keep him alive. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I thought that was the point.
No, Daedalus doesn't give a shit. And in a way, I can't blame him. They killed his son. So I think he doesn't care. He doesn't care whether Orion survives or not.
Why are they doing it?
Free themselves of the gods.
I thought you agreed. I thought you were into this. I thought you were like, this is so important. It is 100% worth risking all of these people being tortured for eternity, risking ourselves being tortured for eternity. This is definitely the right thing. I'm so confident in this. Like, what do you mean? Why are they doing it?
It's a complicated situation.
Is it?
Yes.
Are you sure about this, or are you not?
Am I sure about
Whether
sacrificing
this is the right
somebody?
thing to do?
I'm certain it's the right thing to do. The moral quandary here is whether it is worth the sacrifice of somebody innocent.
They said blood of the sun. Right? That's what Belle
That's
said
what
to
they
me.
That's sort of you as well, isn't it?
I've got blood of the sun.
Sorry, I may not have. Just to retcon, I don't know that I know that.
I don't know that.
I know
Yeah,
that.
don't you worry. Let
I
me
don't
tell
think
you.
Thanks for
sorry.
telling us, don't worry.
I also have blood of the sun, but it's a different sun.
There isn't a different sun. What? I thought you were the
What do
blood
you
of.
mean?
There used to be a
Crossroads
different
and-
sun.
Did there?
It has been made known to me recently that I may possess some lineage. Helios is my father.
Right.
You didn't just used to
And,
be a man. The human.
No. No, it actually has explained quite a lot. I wonder what would happen if I got into that thing.
I think it's going to be a hard sell for them, but
Palace, make me a wisdom save.
I know.
Save.
I know.
Don't forget, you're blessed.
Why?
You're blessed. You're
Why?
blessed.
I'm blessed. I'm
Oh,
blessed.
we're blessed. We're blessed.
Screaming.
I can use a D4.
Screaming.
Add a
That's
D4.
right.
Add a D4.
Add a
You're
D4.
blessed, you're blessed, you're blessed.
Please, for the love
Okay.
of God.
And okay, one sec. Oh my god, I'm fine. I'm so fine. That's 18.
Great.
With an 18, you just hear a voice in the back of your head. I told you there would be a choice. And that's it.
Okay. How far away is the contraption? Basically my question is, could I jump on it?
You'd have to run and jump, but you could run and jump. It's like on a platform, but it's like little steps up to it, and you could
All
easily
right.
do
I'm
it.
gonna look at
Would this be easier to do if you were like, I don't know, say
Huge.
like a size or so larger than you currently are?
I think it would be, I think it would be. I'm gonna look at the three of you and go, okay, I'm gonna get up there.
It's not ready
Don't-
yet.
No, don't worry. Don't say. I need to do this quickly. And
But now it's not happening. What are you doing?
it's been an honor, folks.
Wow! What's she doing?
And I'm gonna kind of look at the three of you, kind of like wild, kind of panic and excitement.
Okay.
There's some excitement and sexiness, you might say, at the
Yeah,
same time.
I would say.
And go, all right.
No one's ever done all three before.
That D4. Well, I'm gonna go for it.
Could we maybe have just a small moment of pause, maybe some discussion, maybe some weighing
As
up of the pros
Athamos
and
says
cons?
that, the heart lethe sinks into the chariot and clicks into place. And you watch as a light appears from the chariot, and you see Daedalus sort of shield his face. And then almost immediately afterwards, a shadow passes over his face, and he turns back and looks and you just see him scream and stagger backwards. As he turns to face you, you see his eyes have gone completely white.
Oh no!
And you see streams of light and shadow erupting from the engine and lashing around the room. Everyone make me a dexterity save.
You've been blessed.
Oh, nat one!
No, the bless will help. I promise.
The bless. I don't think the bless helps in that one.
That's
Damn it.
bless.
Dex save, did you say?
Yeah.
Dex save.
Nat one.
17.
A bless is a D4, right?
Yep, D4.
Yes. Okay. 14.
Solid 9.
I
Okay.
should have gone. I should have run.
Anyone who got over 15,
Oh.
you
It's
take.
just me.
Sorry. Okay,
Damn
so full damage is 4 points of radiant and 8 points of necrotic, and you can halve that, Danaeus.
Sure.
Okay.
So
What did you
Fine,
get?
sorry.
How much did you
Oh,
succeed by?
no.
Sorry, I wasn't.
I got a 17.
Okay, yeah, you take half.
Okay.
Oh no.
Do the total amount one more time, please.
4 of radiant and 8 of
Oh.
necrotic.
Yeah,
So 12.
12 total.
12 total. Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Athemos.
Maths.
Make me a
Yes.
perception check.
Okay. But I've just been blinded by sunlight.
Not blinded.
Okay. Daedalus is blinded. Okay. Oh, 23.
With a 23, you hear from your headphones.
Yeah.
You hear like a voice.
Yeah.
Um,
Doesn't seem the time for a
Athemos.
podcast. But yeah.
Athemos, can you hear me? And it's very crackly. It's almost like static trying to get through. The heart of Lethe. It's the souls that through. Stop, Athemos, please. And it cuts.
Oh god.
And
Said
as you look,
please, though. Doesn't actually say please. It kind of makes me.
and as you look, you see a face emerge from the chariot. And Athemos, as you look, you see.
Wait a second. No, don't actually wait a second.
Oh, okay.
That's metaphorical. It's metaphorical. I'm sorry, don't wait a second. Carry on, please carry on.
You see a face emerge, and this figure, like ghostly grey,
Oh no.
sort of appears. And you look, and you see the face of Diana Badgers.
No,
Diana Badgers!
And
This
she
is not
steps
right, this is
forward out
chaos.
of the chariot,
Oh,
as you see
no.
another face begin to form and slowly step
Okay.
out, and another. And suddenly you see these shades just
Oh, God.
moving, and you see everyone in. Everyone make me a wisdom save, please.
Jeez.
You are
Still
blessed.
Athemos, you can make this with advantage.
This is the opposite of
13.
what I
That's
wanted
an
to happen.
advantage.
Oh, and
Wait,
before-
sorry. Everyone
It's charmed and frightened, so if anyone
Aha.
has that, you
Is
also.
it a magical effect? Just question.
It is a magical effect. It's,
Super
it's a-
duper.
yes, they're scary.
Oh, hell yeah.
15.
Wisdom.
Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
15? Yep. 15 is a success.
20.
24.
Not now.
24 is a success. Athemos.
27.
Okay,
Whoa.
you're all totally fine as you see these spirits from the underworld walk forward. And Diana makes eye contact with you, Athemos. You said you'd help us.
I haven't
But
released
we
episode 3 of my podcast yet.
Ourselves.
Oh,
And they start moving towards the mortals in the room
Oh.
and sort of reaching out.
bloody hell.
Mm.
Hmm.
All right. If everyone's fine with it, I am going to at this point
You go,
run and jump onto
yep.
the thing.
Do it.
Here we go. Dum, dum, dum.
Alice,
She's
you
going.
run. You run past these sort of spectres. I'm just going to see if any of them care. Nope. And you run past and you jump onto the chariot.
Mm.
And you feel the reins. Where do you think you keep the reins?
I think I keep them kind of in my little my belt, my kind of like holster belt that I have all my stuff on.
And you feel them burn white hot. It doesn't hurt you, but you feel them like just ring with energy as you stand there. And above you, you hear like a stirring as you look up and you see Orion starting to like open his eyes.
How
And
far
with
off-
that, we're gonna roll initiative.
No.
now.
it makes sense.
No.
Yeah,
It makes sense. It makes sense.
Ooh,
Oh.
well,
I went from a 19 down to a 3. The dice spun on D&D Beyond, and then was like,
How
not a
dare they.
chance. It's like, you're going last, Fiona.
have you considered last?
Last.
Oh, well, I just rolled a 1, so
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Phew.
boy.
don't consider too hard.
Okay, anyone above a 20?
Yes, 21.
Okay. Anyone above a 15? Anyone above a 10?
Oh boy,
Okay.
guys.
Anyone above a 5?
You've got this, Danaeus.
Okay, what did we get?
I got 2.
2 for
I got
Palace,
3.
3 for Lil,
I
And
got
a
a
1.
and a 1. That's really great, guys. I'm really
You've
excited
got
for the
this,
final
Danaeus.
episode.
This is really that moment where you're like, "Let's go, guys," and you run like forward, and everyone else just hasn't moved.
Danaeus,
Yeah.
you are first, and
Oh,
you
come
see
on,
these
man.
sort of like specters moving forward.
Wonderful. Does it feel like Diana is like leading them, or was she just like one of? Did she? I know I don't necessarily know her, but like she didn't emerge as like a larger or more sort of.
No,
prominent than
they've
any
all
others?
emerged. You get the sense this is a lot of spirits coming through,
Okey-doke.
and that they don't seem to be particularly different in any sense.
Okay. How many of them do you reckon I could get in a 30-foot cube?
30-foot cube.
Hmm,
Yeah, you can have all of them. There's 6.
perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, then the first thing I am going to do is
You will get Palace as well if that affects.
I think it is only. Let's see.
And probably Daedalus as well.
Yeah, great point. Yeah, I don't want to get everyone. Okay, I'll keep that in the pocket for another time. First things first, then I will. I'll see Palace sort of run and leapt, and I assume what they are about to do next is going to involve physical force of some kind. And without the usual kind of like ceremony, I think I simply I simply just throw my hand out towards Palace, and I think just to make something happen, I throw my hand out towards Palace, and so does Cassie, from the sling on my chest. So she just copies me, and I will cast as long as you are willing, Palace. I will cast
Willing.
enlarge
Heck
on you
yeah.
and make you
Big
extremely
Palace,
big.
big Palace.
Yes.
Do, 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 do. Yeah, you watch as
uh,
Palace, you suddenly feel this like energy throughout you, and you just grow, and this like tingling that you were feeling from the whip, everything expands. The whip begins to expand, but then sort of gets smaller in your hands, and you just suddenly. Well, how big does it make her? From medium to large, I guess.
Medium to large, yeah.
So you suddenly stand at like nearly like 10 foot, 12 foot, somewhere in that region. You can't really tell, but you will see what we will only describe as Big Palace.
Big Palace.
Big
Big
Palace. It's
Palace
like in Mario
energy.
Kart when you have the big mushroom.
Yeah.
It makes that sound effect. You just go bloop, 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 and you get bigger. That's advantage on strength checks and saves, and an extra D4 of damage just
Oh,
Nice.
in
thank you
general.
very much.
I hope I can hold on to it. And then, you know what? Because Palace is, I think, I think Palace is onto something. I'm gonna toss you a bardic inspiration as well.
Heck yeah.
Hell yeah.
With my bonus action. Yeah, I'll just call up to you. Get him out of there. And I will give you a bardic. So that's
Thank
a
you
D8.
very much. Oh my god, D4 and a D8. Right, let's get these guys ready.
Okie dokie, lovely.
And I'll stay where I am.
Okay, nice. With that, you see Belle looks up and goes, "Hold them back!" And you see some of her people have just run. They are out. Like they are just like pinned to the walls. Some of them are running up the steps. They just don't want to be in the room with these ghosts anymore. Belle pulls a gun, which she then pulls something small from her pocket and loads into it. And I'll let you all make a perception check to see if you can see.
Dear.
I will say, yeah, no, you can all. I'll just give you this. This is if you catch it as you're
wow.
looking. I won't make you roll disadvantage.
7.
Okay. Nope.
16.
Synthetic 20.
Ooh.
There it is.
19.
with- What was that? Sorry.
Oh, nice.
19.
19.
The 19 and the 20 see it. You see she puts in one of the flowers, the aconite flowers that you've seen throughout, and she loads it into the gun. And she she isn't going to do anything, but she's got it there, and she is looking at these things and shouting to her people to keep them back. And you actually see it's their turn now, and her people all start moving, and those who haven't run away start. Some pull bows and arrows, and again with the 1920, you see they're all tipped with this sort of gold and white speckled kind of powder, which reminds you of the plants. And two of them are going to fire at the spectres to see if this does anything. And they roll really badly. And their arrows just sort of like ping off and go into walls and things like that. And that is all they're gonna do. Daedalus, you see, is like on the ground clutching his eyes, and sort of like trying to rub his eyes, trying to clear them. And now it is the spectres' turn. There are 6 of them. They are not going for any of you. They are going to make rolls to see whether they can take the bodies of any of you.
Oh dear. Well, I mean,
They have to roll quite high. 2 have failed. 4 have failed.
Oh
Lord. Dice. Please, one of them. Okay, 6 fail. Okay, I'm done.
Wow.
I'm not doing
Wow.
finale.
You know what?
To be dramatic.
Our initiative rolls don't matter too much.
Yeah. I think we're giving you a chance, Emily.
Yeah, no, sorry. I'm just gonna. My camera doesn't.
The sun is actually
than the
blaring
sun.
out.
The sun is like. Rah. Oh my. Oh, naughty. And that's what they can do. So, Lil, it's your turn.
What? Oh my word. Okay. Right. Okay, lots of things happened and then they didn't happen, so now I'm just trying to work out what to
You saw
do.
them sort of, I'll say for the sake of it, you saw them walk up to people and like reach into them. So like reach into their chest and try and like pull themselves in. But all of Belle's people sort of managed to like stumble back or just sort of like they don't seem to physically connect with them, but they get away from them in some way.
Right. Okay. Question, Emily.
Yeah.
Has there been a dawn?
Has there been a dawn?
Yes.
After the sun got stolen, Fiona?
Right. I know it sounds like a silly question, but I have a magical item that recharges on the dawn and not a long rest, as we discovered.
That sucks for you. Because
I throw the keep something away.
Look, if we hadn't called this episode literally the Battle for the Dawn.
Yes.
And it says recharges on a dawn.
Most magical items, the Keeper Summoning does.
I thought it was like on a long rest, but it's literally like the sun has to rise.
Not
even like
cool
after
thing.
a period of time.
Yeah.
We might be about to get a dawn. Just
never know.
That is true. That is true.
Sure.
That is
What
true.
I do, I throw the Keeper Summoning and go, I might need that in a second. And I go and pull out the other item I have, which is the Pipes of Haunting, which they look awful. Basically, there's like two or three like sticks with like skulls on them, and I'm gonna blow them. I'm just like,
oh hell yeah, let's jam.
Let's fucking jam. And basically, this is each creature of my choice within 30 feet must succeed on a 15 Wisdom saving throw or have the frightened condition for up to 1 minute. And basically, I just want them to like stay still in place because I know frightened conditions change since the D&D. I'm not going to push them back, but I just don't want them to get any closer to us. Essentially.
Okay, so they make a wisdom save?
Yeah, all the shades I'm planning on picking on.
They've got a +0. So what's your DC?
It's 15 according to this sheet.
Okay, first 2. That's 1 success, 1 failure.
Okay.
These dice are better. That's 2 successes.
No,
that's
get them back.
3
get the dice
successes.
back.
And the other 2 fail. So half succeed, half fail. So
Okay.
3 of them you see just sort of turn to you and stop and just sort of like listening to this sound. You see their eyes go wide. Diana Badgers, however, she keeps moving. She's ready. She's and 2 others who nameless.
Who knows? We'll say they can repeat it on their turn to succeed. So it's not going to stop them completely, but the other ones are immune from it. So I'm just trying to stop them getting closer.
It's great.
Yeah, it's like an Aztec death whistle, so it's a horrible like, and I'm just like, I don't even know why I had these. It was a cool at a party once. And then I will, as my bonus action, cast Bark Skin on myself to get that little bit of extra oomph to it.
You watch as this sort of like tree like surface erupts across the Lady and like and you suddenly feel a little bit stiffer, like you've put on a really good face mask.
Oh my god, it looks great. Yes,
and it's gone all crackly. You know, I love that bit. Palace.
Okay, so
Big Palace. Sorry, I think I meant Big Palace.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Full name is Big Palace. Yeah.
Big Palace.
Okay.
Sorry, yes. Big Palace energy.
Big.
Yeah,
Totally. Okay, so now that I'm big, can I reach Orion?
Oh, how tall did we say you were? He's still a little bit above you.
10
but
feet.
he-
10 feet. give or
yeah, I
take.
think I said he was about 20 up. So he's still up, but he's with a reach and like a jump. You might be able to
Jump.
grab his foot, but you're kind of going to be grabbing his foot.
I think my attempt is going to be to get. My fear right now is that whatever this machine is going to start to kill him. It's going to try and take his blood to the point where he won't have enough left to survive. And I'm thinking if I can get myself into this thing as well, I might be able to save both of us. The immortals might be able to achieve what they want without having to kill anybody, which is what I would like. We're both sons of a sun in a sense.
Sure.
We both have blood of the sun. So I'm like, I'm going to jump and grab his feet if that's what my options are, and then I'm going to attempt to climb him.
Okay.
And see if I can put myself in equally his position. It's like
Okay,
my
I see
aim
what you mean.
here.
Yeah, okay. Make me an athletics check, which I believe you've got advantage on. Is it strength saves only?
It's strength. It's strength checks.
I'm
and
gonna.
saves.
Oh, if it's strength check, then you've got it. Yeah.
Then
Okay.
I think
Yeah,
you could fold that into athletics. I
Yeah,
think that's
100.
fair.
Well, it is a strength
Okay.
check, right? It's
It
just
is,
a-
yeah.
so-
Oh, well, that 20 is my second one. So
Hey.
21.
Hell
Um,
yeah.
Heck yeah.
So you will watch as Palace just like leaps, and like it should hurt someone if you're dangling for them to land on your legs, but Palace does it with such a way that she manages to tense her muscles and like climb her way up Orion, and it just doesn't. And he sort of wakes up and looks at you and goes, "Hello." Is that his voice? No, that's Northern. What's his?
He was like
Lover? He's down
Somerset-y.
here. He's here.
Yeah.
Oh, Palace.
Hi, Ryan.
Hi. What are you doing? You're like face to face.
Giant face.
You're so big.
I
You're
think
bigger than normal.
we're in a bit of trouble, actually.
This hurts.
Well, hopefully I can help with that a little bit. And I'm going to say, where does it hurt?
Oh well, here. And he sort of like moves his arms, and you can see his wrists have these like freeze burn marks, just where the manacles are that are holding him up.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, okay, I think we're going to have to do this together. They want to kill you. They want to take your blood to power this machine.
Oh,
Yes. I didn't know that's what they were doing.
I'd like them not to do that.
Me too. I think all I can do is just make it. I'm going to try and do it with you, and
Okay,
hopefully we'll both make it.
together.
That's what I'm thinking. Together.
I'd hug you right now if I could.
Well, and I'm just gonna like wrap my arms all the way around
It's like,
him.
oh, that's nice. And he's like looking down, like, what the fuck is this?
And we're in battle. I feel like that's probably about as much as
That
I
is
can do.
definitely that's what you get. Athemos, it's you.
Developed.
I have an important question for the GM.
Yeah.
I'm not from the West
For
Coast.
Orion.
That was particularly funny. The spirits are looking at these humans and they're like, you know what? I'm upset because I've been stuck in limbo. No one's sorting out. I would like these people's bodies. I'm just going to go take these people's bodies. Would you say that the spirits are hostile towards the humans, towards the mortals?
I would say that they are trying to get a body.
Yes.
Yes.
Feels pretty
Yes, I would say
hostile to
yes.
me.
Kind
You
of,
would say
yeah.
yes. Oh, right. Okay. Sorry.
I would say
Like, are they
definitely yes.
I would
hostile?
say they are trying to insert
good,
themselves
good.
into another human's body.
100%
Yeah, that's not, I
positive.
guess.
They,
that's a
they,
bit
they,
rude, isn't
they've
it?
made
Yeah.
attack rolls, which tends
Well, I thought
to.
they could have been doing it super emotionlessly. They could have been like, "Look, it's not you."
Oh, they-
but
Sure.
No,
okay.
they
Okay.
aren't looking like
exactly, they're not
menacing about
angry.
it. They are just like,
Sure.
I've understood
Yeah,
how
just-
to
Yeah,
get a body, and it's by taking control of these humans,
hostilely
fair.
if necessary.
if you like.
I would like to cast Calm Emotions.
Hey!
It's a special
Oh, that's
spell
nice.
Nice
that I
work.
get from having really tried to stand up for the mortals.
Correct.
How many
okey-dokey.
people in this room can I get in a 20-foot radius sphere?
You can definitely get all of the specters.
Can I
And
get
you
all
would
of
get
the humans? They did move to the sides. though,
not
didn't
all
they?
of the humans for sure, because it's quite a big room, and 20 foot isn't like it's 40 foot sphere. It's like total, isn't it? It's 20 foot radius, I think. Yeah, so it's 40-foot diameter. So it's quite big. You'll get some. You won't get Bell. You'll get Daedalus. You'll get all of your lot if you want them.
Yeah.
And you'll get a fair amount of the...
Well, according to this Roll20 link you sent, I can choose different conditions slightly for different creatures.
Okay.
So for some of them, it's the more familiar. I don't know if this has changed, but some of them it's like they'll become, if they fail a charisma saving throw, they'll become indifferent towards a creature of creatures of my choice that it's hostile towards.
Okay.
Unless they start fighting.
Yeah.
Whereas the other ones, you can also give people immunity to charmed or frightened until the spell ends.
Ooh.
Okay.
So I could select different things. So
You can do that, yeah.
I think, as many people as possible then.
Great.
And I'd like them all to make a charisma saving throw with a DC of...
Whatever your spell save is. So who are you giving what effect to? I assume you're giving the spectres calm the fuck down.
I'm giving the spectres calm the fuck down. I would like to give the mortals calm the fuck down because I don't want the mortals to hurt the spectres.
Oh, you want to give everybody calm the
cute.
fuck down.
Yeah,
Great.
because
That's the official rule for
spectres
calm emotions.
are just
calm the fuck down.
mortals, but later.
I'm going to make 2 rolls for the spectres, 1 for the group that are frightened, 1 for the group that aren't. And then I'm going to make 1 roll total for Bell's people, because you won't get Bell in it. You'll get Daedalus, so I'll make Daedalus make his own roll as well.
Thank you.
Okay, so this is... What's the score?
15.
15. Okay, this is for the first group. This is the locked in place spectres. Fail.
Whew.
This is the moving spectres. Fucking fail. This is the Bell's crew. With a 3, that's a fail.
Oh.
And this is Daedalus. With a 2, it's a fail.
Yes.
Nice work.
Oh, okay, I see what you're doing today. You watch, Moss, as you do this, you think back to when you watched your village die. And the thing you've always been focused on is what happened after their death. But as you do this, you remember the moments as people were dying. And that look of fear and that look of the going forward into something unknown that they didn't know what would happen. And you were trying to calm them down and sort of help them pass peacefully. And you're able to project this aura that everything will be okay. Everyone just needs to take a breath. And the next stage isn't filled with horror, or at least if you have your way in the future, it won't be. And you watch as the room almost, all of you see the room almost just sort of lets out a sigh, a collective like, oh, as everything kind of stops. And that brings us to Danaeus.
Can I just say something
Please.
quietly into this piece, mainly directed at Belle, but not entirely? And Moss just says, please, no one hurt anyone.
Belle looks at you and goes, what did you do?
We can fix this. We can fix it.
That's amazing. Roll me a charisma check. Actually, roll me a
Belle thinks I'm
persuasion.
amazing. I wonder if she listens to my podcast. Sorry.
Probably found the one mortal who hasn't yet listened to it. She'll get to
Damn
it.
it.
Though. It's on her playlist. She just hasn't quite got around to it.
Yeah.
Persuasion, did you say?
Persuasion, please.
Oh, 21.
Yeah, with a 21, she goes, yeah, stand down, everyone. And you watch as everyone, like, drops weapons. She holsters her gun. Technically, that's Danaeus, but I'm happy to
Wish I knew how to fix this now, because I kind
I
of
think if there's no,
promised.
if the fight is stopped, then I stop fighting.
You just
right?
look at these
Like,
spectres all kind of standing there. How long does this last?
a minute.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Seconds.
Do you communicate that?
No, I just like having achieved it suddenly start going like, no. Wait a sec.
Athemos,
This isn't gonna last very long.
make me an intelligence check. Straight.
Straight intelligence.
With an ability check, you do
no,
get
how
bless
do
on
I-
this.
How do I? Oh, I do. I okay.
Yeah, but it might go away.
Bless is gone after this, right?
Oh,
I was
well,
gonna say,
It's
it will
the
be, yeah,
last
because
one
I
you get,
assume
yeah.
so.
I
yeah,
don't need it. It was a 21.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Alright.
With a 21, you need
Yeah.
to get these spectres out of here. They came in through the heart, probably something to do with the engine.
Oh, you know what I'm going to do? Oh, wait a
We
second.
can fall out of initiative if other people would just like to let Athemos try and do
Athemos
this.
Can I have
Athemos
another
is on it.
go?
Go for it.
Yeah,
I
because
think I'm
right now-
standing nearby. Like, I'll help. Like, what do you need?
Yeah.
This is
Same.
Athemos's moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Athemos flaps. I'm going to go over to the heart, to the whole contraption,
Mhm.
and I'm going to say, I just need a minute, and I'm going to cast the cantrip Moment to Think, and temporarily stop time for everyone but me, so I can have a moment to think.
I'm sorry. That's a
What?
cantrip.
Cantrip?
have
The
the whole
whole
I
time?
have never heard of this
Stop
cantrip
is a
before.
cantrip now? Who made time stop a cantrip?
Well, I can't.
No, it's moment of
There's a
time
lot-
is.
Many things
No,
I
I love
cannot
it.
do while time is stopped. Like
It's incredible.
it's
Yes,
really
of course
cool.
you could do that. Brilliant.
And there are 3 things that I can do while time is stopped. One additional action, and I can do search, study, or utilize. So I think I would like to study the thingy.
Cool. Is that a roll or is that just you can do that?
Well, then I would make a study.
Okay, make me an
Action.
Arcana roll.
Yeah. Okay. How does all of this work?
We're all
Oh
just stood
no.
there. Like,
That I don't have anything to make that better. That was an 11.
Well, I'd give you the help action, but I've been
Yeah,
frozen
we're all
in
frozen
time.
in
time, and I can't cast any spells. So
Look down at this contraption. You see how it's been inserted. This is a surprisingly mechanical contraption. You see a lot of the gears are made of this black material, and you see the lids of the two of the jars that the sun and the heart were put in. Again, made of this black, but they are like they've got the teeth of like gears, and you see that actually everything is slowly starting to turn.
oh.
And you, with an 11, you can't quite work out how you would. You get the sense within 11 that you need it to probably to turn the other way. But at the moment, you wouldn't really know how to do that, but you can.
and presumably, it turning is the thing that is doing what we want it to do. And if I turn it the other way, it will no longer. We don't
Not sure.
know. Yeah.
Within 11, I'm afraid.
Oh no. Oh no. And can I see what if it's connected? It's not connected to anything else. It's just like the power and the.
No, the sun and the
turning.
heart are giving it all of the
Yeah.
power to turn everything. It would seem everything is coming from this. It's a mechanical contraption
Mm.
where these two magical items have been placed in to make it do a thing.
And it's doing that thing currently without the blood.
Quite slowly. Doesn't feel like it's maybe up to speed.
But
And
slowly with no blood at all, significantly, and presumably the blood.
make me
I can only technically do one thing while time is
I
stopped.
know, but I'm gonna be
yeah.
nice. Give me an insight check.
9.
9.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh,
It's gone. The luck is
yeah,
gone.
they could have wanted
Out.
anything to happen with this machine.
Yeah.
They're not sure what they wanted to happen with
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm gonna just take a little more time to just go. Okay. Okay, it's fine. Okay. See, maybe I'll wait and see if an idea suddenly comes to me. It doesn't. I'm like, it's fine.
But you do have you're able to have a little moment
Yeah,
and just
Yeah, I have a little moment, and I'm making the damn most of it.
yeah.
And
Calm
then I
your own
will,
emotions, essentially.
Have a little panic attack on your own when no one else is looking. How
Yeah.
oh, imagine being able to have a panic attack with loads of people around you because you could just stop it and just be like,
Yeah.
get yourself together and then be like, okay, carry on.
It says briefly, so I think I lose it, and it suddenly starts working.
Yeah.
Everything sort of starts moving. for me
You'll
again.
imperceptibly look at Moss and it feels like he just sort of jumps. It's like
Little
he
jump cut.
glitches almost for a
Yeah.
second.
Weird.
Oh dear. And I shall calmly but rapidly turn to Belle and say, could you perhaps make the thing go backwards? If it goes the other way, the spirits might go in. But back again, back, in, other way. Is that the
Wait, what?
thing?
And she runs over to Dallas and like helps him up and like moves him towards the contraption and goes and is looking and she looks at you and she goes, he can't fucking see.
Good point. Good point.
And he's like, I can try, and he's gonna start like trying to like move things and move gears and levers and things within the machine. I'm gonna roll with disadvantage.
Does anyone
for
have
him.
anything that could help him before he rolls?
I mean, I can heal him, but I don't think this is a damage effect.
is not
I
a
think
heal
he's
thing,
blind
this is
to
a
our
blind
slow
I think
thing.
I can go. I rush over to him and I go, and I will cast. I'll put my hand on his shoulder and I'll cast guidance as my cantrip.
Great.
It's
D4?
it's a D4 to any ability check with the chosen skill. What skill will he be using?
You get probably like an intelligence arcana kind of vibe.
We'll do Arcana. I'll just give him so D4 on the Arcana skill.
I have.
Oh, they made guidance really tricky now. That's
Yeah.
sneaky.
Yeah, they've nerfed it a little bit, but that's all I got. So yeah.
Would this stack with enhanceability?
I think it would. Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
I will do the same for enhanceability for intelligence.
Mhm.
I guess.
Brilliant.
Nice.
Great, and that gives him advantage.
Advantage. Yeah.
Okay, he's making it with disadvantage, so it becomes a straight roll.
Great roll, and then a D4 on top.
With a D4.
Okay.
Every little helps.
He rolled a natural 20.
Yes, he did.
This
Nicely done,
man
Daedalus.
knows what he's doing when it
Heck
comes to a
yeah.
machine. He doesn't need to see. He's got an innate ability. And you watch as he starts moving things, and he goes, "Okay, hang on," and it clicks, and you suddenly see the heart of Lethe starts to spin very fast. The sun still is going quite slowly in the contraption, but the Lethe goes the other way, and it goes very, 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 very quickly. And you watch as these spirits just suddenly, as they're reaching forward, all just suddenly get drawn back and just go into the heart. And it just sort of thrums in the glass case with this sort of dark energy. And Athemos, the lady, as you're standing there and you look into it, you feel almost drawn in, like this innate darkness within the heart of Lethe wants to take some part of you and just keep channeling yourself towards it. And you can both make me an insight check.
Okie dokie. Insight.
26.
Oh, 18.
26. There is something about, you've seen the heart of Lethe before. In this contraption, it's like it's trying to pull a very specific piece of you away. And you get the sense that maybe with what they have designed, it's going to take away some kind of divine essence from you if you stand too close too long.
Yeah.
Okay, and with that, the spirits all away, and you are left. And at this point, Bell goes, "What are you doing? Palace. We need him."
And Big Palace is going to look down.
Heck yeah.
Why are you so big? He doesn't.
It's
Sorry.
quite rude. It's quite
So rude.
So rude.
made this way and also enhanced with magic. I have the blood of the sun.
What?
I'm
You're
Helios'
Apollo's.
daughter. I would like to go in his place.
Palace, you've helped.
I can
us.
make the choice, and you didn't give him the choice.
As you
If
say
you're
that,
going to do this, then you need to do it to end the bloodshed.
make me a persuasion check.
Oh, that's stuck on my dress. Stupid hole.
No.
16.
Bring them down carefully. And you see someone go over to the computer and start to plug in, and you see the chains on these pillars just and you lower to the floor.
I think at this point, Enlarge Reduce would probably have worn off.
Yeah.
It starts.
Does
You
only
start
last
as
like
you
a-
come
a
down.
minute,
Palace just gets
so-
smaller and smaller and smaller.
Oh, she coming closer. Are
you're
we getting
still
further
really-
away?
Be an optical illusion. Yeah.
It's like
Oh.
that's big. Is she
How,
not?
how far away is she?
Yeah. And one of Xenon runs over and unhooks the wrists of Orion, and he kind of collapses into your arms. Right. And Belle sort of comes forward, goes up to you, Palace. I don't know what it will do.
It's all the more reason to do it on somebody willing.
But wait, do you know if it'll work?
It should do.
Did Hecate say it would work?
Yes.
Okay, well, look after this one for me. I'm going to hand Orion to Belle.
Okay, hello. Just his arms are very okay. He's shiny. You're shiny. Is that the sun thing that makes okay? Can I give him to one of you and sort of passes him?
I'll take him, and as I take him,
Smaller lady.
yeah. All right, you can't just go around saying big palace, smaller lady. By the way,
You're so small.
as I take him, like I drop him to the floor because I'm small. But I will cast cure wounds on him before he falls.
Nice.
So give him a little bit of health back. So
Lovely. Let me know how much you do.
yeah, we'll do that.
Palace is not at full health.
No,
Either, right?
not at
'Cause
all.
everyone except Inez took that horrible
17, whatever it was, 12 points of
Yeah.
damage.
13 back
12
to
points of damage.
Orion, our new
Jesus
best buddy.
Christ.
So
Nice.
Okay, well, I
can sort. I can sort that. I think.
yeah, go for it.
Yeah, or at least some of it. Like we can split the difference, right?
I mean, I can sort
Yeah.
some as well, but
Let's
Yeah, that'll be
all
great.
sort a little bit because I think maybe just at this point, Palace could have all the hit points
yeah,
and not like half of them.
yeah. Okay. Well, I will. I'll give. I mean, that's 10 from me. That's 10.
hey, I need one more. So I'm doing pretty well. Oh no, I'm on 27 out of 29, so not bad.
Emily, can I ask a
Hello.
technical
Please.
question?
Please.
So obviously, I've experienced these chains things. Obviously, seen Orion and all that sort of thing, and he was very, very weak.
Mm.
And I know from these chains they negate magical effects. I have something called Spare the Dying,
Mm.
and it says you choose a creature within range that has 0 hit points and isn't dead, and they become stable. Do I think, as the lady, if the worst happens and Palace drops to 0, I could stabilize her if she has these chains on? Or do we think, or would I think that the chains would negate any magic going through?
Make me an Arcana check.
Cool.
You told me my magic wouldn't work. You were very specific about it. Now you're like, but maybe it would work, Emily.
22. 22.
With a 22, you
Did
could.
you roll the 22, Shamini?
No.
It won't work.
Cool. That's
You-
fine.
I think-
You'd have to get. You think if you maybe with a 22, you're like if maybe if you got her away from the chains.
And did,
quick
yeah,
enough
but it's
and did
the
it,
chains that will.
But
Yeah,
if
that's
the
fine.
chains are
Can
on,
we-
you don't think any magic will
Is
happen.
it possible to fold into that whether or not we would know if like a magical effect that we put on Palace prior to being chained up, would that then be negated by them
With a
being chained?
22,
Yeah.
You
that is a good
think-
question.
that is a good question. What would that answer be?
Because I will say, Spare the Dying does not work
I-
unless the creature is at 0 hit points. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you realise it probably wouldn't work. It would
Yeah.
probably go away if
Yeah.
that happened.
It totally makes
Okay.
sense. It would do.
I
Belle,
think
as you all
yeah.
are looking at the chains,
Mhm.
Belle goes, "The chains were to hold him. They're not. If you're going willingly, we don't need them."
Good. I think it'll give me a better chance of.
But what we do need is to get to the sky. So, Xenon. And Xenon pulls a
What?
lever at the side of the house. And you hear...
No.
You watch as the roof opens and just starts to shift. And you see dust falling from the ceiling. And you feel the floor begin to rise where you are.
Wait, sorry, are we in the basement of the council block?
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
But
there's
it's
like
very
loads of-
tall up. It's very
There's
tall
like
up.
loads of floors above us. Okay.
Yeah, but it's all well, the first time you went in, you all realised that this
Yeah.
was
A
it was
front.
basically gutted the council block and was just this temple. It was like a
Oh, I
facade on the
see.
edge.
It's
of
like
it.
one of
I
those.
see,
The
okay,
Thunderbird
okay,
3
okay.
comes out.
Sorry,
he gets
I
moved to
thought
one
there were just like
side.
loads of people doing their laundry, having
dead.
dinner.
It's dead.
My
Tumbling to their
no!
deaths. Yeah.
House,
No, this is basically the shell of a council
okay.
flat with a temple inside it, and the whole floor of the basement starts to lift, and it opens up and you see this night sky, and there is thunder and lightning just everywhere. It is deafening. And as it starts to go up, Belle grabs a megaphone and goes and stands next to the chariot and goes, this could ruffle a few feathers, gang. Let's do it. Bring back the dawn, anyone? And as you reach and you start to feel the wind whipping and there's rain like hitting the sides of your faces, she grabs a megaphone. And what she doesn't see as she gives this speech is what you will know, which is down below her, hundreds and thousands of people are moving towards you. And to her, it looks like an adoring crowd, ready to watch her ascent. But you've all seen the look in their eyes. People of the world, hear me. Icarus dared to think that we could reach higher, that mortals could ascend to the sky. He did not ask for glory. He did not ask for wealth. He merely wanted to see a world where anything was possible. He wanted you to be free. He reached for the sun, and they shot him from the sky. So I do not fight because I want to. I fight because every dawn reminds me that he is gone. And every dawn reminds me that the gods have never once paid for it. They abandoned us. They don't bring us anything. They simply take. So for all the friends sacrificed, for all the loved ones taken from us, rise with me, together, all of us, and there is nothing they can do to stop it. Their children and chosen stand by me. Even Hecate wants us to give you the choice of freedom. Freedom from the family that trapped her own. And at this point, a thunderclap just splits the sky, and it almost looks bright white, like it's daylight. And you hear another voice, or lots of voices, as all the people down below begin to speak. Children of dust and pride, you rise against Olympus and call it freedom. You steal my brother's chariot. You chain the light that was given to you. And you dare to say that the gods have abandoned you. No. We have watched. We have waited. We gave you fire, art, music, and love. And you have turned them into weapons. The thunder cracks and the air is like humming with an electricity. You forget that the heavens burn not for your comfort, but your reminder that order must be kept. Belle, you claim to fight for your dead, yet you would kill the sun itself and bury every dawn that might have been. And you, my stray children, my demigods, you would stand beside her. At this point, lightning illuminates the roof that you stand on. And for an instant, as you look up in the clouds, you see your faces reflected to everyone. Prove yourselves. Show me that your mortal hearts can bear the weight of my sky. You seek to light a new dawn. Then let it rise upon your ashes. And a lightning bolt strikes down and hits in the middle next to the chariot. And emerging from it, a tall figure, ripped, wearing a tunic, one you will recognize. Heracles turns to you all and says, "It's bloody good to see me, isn't it?"
Oh, God.
And we'll take a little break there.
Oh, no.
And we'll do a lore drop. Hooray!
Yay!
Let's go!
Lore drop.
I don't know if it was clear that that was Zeus, but that was Zeus.
Yeah,
Because
there
here,
was
we
lightning.
landed.
Pretty
The
close.
lightning. There was a lot of
I
lightning.
know, but I was
going
like, oh,
on.
what if they don't realize that that's Zeus? Because then Heracles appears. I don't suddenly realized as I said.
No, I
like,
thought
oh,
it was
shit.
Zeus. Was
I
gonna
thought
appear,
Zeus
which
was
would have
coming.
I realized that
much
when you
worse.
all had that reaction. I was like, you
Yes.
can't fight Zeus.
No, I know.
know.
Well, exactly.
I'll have a go.
Yeah,
Have a
You
go.
bring it in.
Okay,
Leave
well,
Zeus
I'll bring
in
him in a
Palace.
bit. I'll bring him in a bit later.
Great.
No.
I'm going to
Shut
talk
off.
about the thing that I literally looked up how to pronounce and I forgot like right before we started. I'm just going to Google it again because I can never say it. And it's a key bit of Greek mythology. And it is the Titanomachy.
Titanomachy?
Which is how you say it. That's how you say it.
What's a
Um,
Titanomachy?
So it's the Battle of the Titans. And this is this 10-year war where the Titans were defeated by the Olympians. So this is where Zeus took over and became the king of the gods and took over. Well, didn't take. One thing I learned when I was looking on this, the Titans didn't live on Mount Olympus. They lived on a different mountain called Mount Othrys. I don't know if I'm quite pronouncing that right. But they had like their own little mountain, so it was like Battle of the Mountains. But there's some lovely like parallels in the Titan story that I really enjoy. So originally, hang on, let me get all the names right. So the Titanomachy happens after the youngest of the Titans, Kronos, overthrew his father, Uranus. And Uranus, we should say, rather than Uranus, because it's always funny, isn't it? Yeah, in Uranus, also the best bit about where's the bit? Hang on. I didn't make any proper notes for this. Oh no,
You've been busy,
okay.
so
I've been prepping the whole final. So he basically Kronos and let me do this all around. Uranus drew the ire of Gaia, which is my favorite phrase, when he kept, imprisoning her children that they were having together. So she created this sickle forged from adamantine. Who's to say what metal it could be? Anyway, and she hid it in a crevice on the mountain, the other one, Mount Othrys. And then she proceeded to convince 12 of her other children, who were the Titans, to castrate Uranus. And only Kronos was like, I'll do it. Like, I'm in. And so she gave him the sickle and like he hid with the sickle in this crevice. And then Uranus came to meet Gaia and he just literally like jumped out and whacked it off. And what a stupid
God.
story. But fun fact, the blood and semen from his mutilated genitalia is what creates Aphrodite. So Aphrodite is from the blood and semen that landed in the ocean, and from the what's it called? There is the theogony. Is that how I'm saying that? I'm looking at Holly.
Sounds
Yes.
right.
Which is one of the is where the main source for what we think of the Titanomachy. It says, so soon as he had cut off the members with flint and cast them from the land into the surging sea, they were swept away over the main a long time, and a white foam spread around them from the immortal flesh, and in it there grew a maiden. And that's Aphrodite. So that's a nice way for a god to be born.
It sounded better in the quote than when you said it, I will admit.
It sounds what?
It sounded better in the poetic version rather than your...
you're like
They cut
locked it
this
off.
bit,
Let's
it
whack
made
them
it
right
a
off. I
normal
believe
I like
was
how
the-
they put it,
was-
yeah.
He whapped it off. He whapped it off, and anyway, and then basically imprisoned him down, I believe, in Tartarus. I don't know if I'm right with that, actually. I might. No, yeah, he did imprison them in Tartarus, and then freed some of the other siblings, trapped some of them too, because he was like, these guys, like the Cyclops, don't seem fun, and the other ones that I can't say,
Hecatoncheires.
that's the one. He was like, none of them seem fun, so into Tartarus you go. And then Uranus was like, well, if you've done this to me, guess what? It's going to happen to you too. One of your kids is going to do exactly the same thing because it's cyclical. And so Kronos was like, well, I know how to fix this. I'll eat all my kids. So every time he had a baby, he was like, rather than not having a baby, he was like, nom, 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 into the tummy they go. And Rhea, who is his sister wife, and
Classic
sister wife
Greek
Rhea was
line.
like, hey, dude, I need you to fucking stop.
My baby.
And so when she had her youngest, someone you might know by the name of Zeus,
Oh my gosh.
she gave him a rock instead, and he went, ah, yes, my beautiful baby boy, nom, 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 ate the rock, and she hid Zeus away. And so he was given to I think the Oceanids, I think, looked after him. That might be wrong. But then eventually Zeus was like, right, my time to like fuck shit up. And he
Top
made
off
his
his
dad
bits.
throw up. He gave him like stuff that made him be sick, and he threw up all his siblings. And then he went and released the Hecatoncheires and the Cyclops, and they were like, hey, we all hate this Kronos guy, right? And then this was the war, this was the Titanomachy, where then Zeus like led the gods into battle against Kronos, and eventually they won. I actually don't really know very much about the war itself. I know it lasted for 10 years. And then again, he put them down in Tartarus, which is just, where everyone seems to end up if you do bad. And then Zeus, Poseidon, and Hades each took a domain. So Zeus took the sky, Poseidon took the sea, and Hades took the underworld, and as sort of their realms. And then everyone else got given like random little duties. And within that, I've been trying to find out how much Hecate was like involved in the Titanomachy. She was on their side, is the main things that I can find, like from sources that are sort of, I say reputable for this, clearly mythical thing, but what people tend to agree on, she was very much like on the side of the Olympians, but not really like doing much. She was just sort of like, yeah, you go. I'll have, you get to have, and it was all about like making choices, and she believed that they should have the choice to do, what they wanted, and then that's the Titanomachy. That's a really off the wall lore drop,
No,
but
love
I
that.
thought
It's lovely.
it's nice, right?
Well,
And it's why I liked the idea of this being demigods, because then it's
Yeah.
like the children of Zeus potentially turning on Zeus and doing like the whole cyclical.
I feel we've gone too PG. Clearly, we should have been lopping off bits right, left, and
I agree.
centre.
Right.
You know?
agree.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
we've massive faux pas.
Yeah, this is our story has been very tame compared
Very
to.
tame.
Yeah.
We haven't gone to
Small
Tartarus either.
bits.
Maybe we should have gone to Tartarus,
Next,
Tartarus.
next time.
Look, we've still got Heracles.
We got one more part left.
That's true. We've got Heracles. Everyone, get
That's
ready
true.
to.
We can quickly
lop
kill
bits.
Heracles, then we can
Well,
fuck
we
off to
can-
Tartarus.
and we
That's
can-
what we
we
need to do
can-
at the ending. Yeah.
We can whap his
Whap
bits
his
right
bits
off.
off.
That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking.
Right
Whap his
off.
bits off.
Whap him right
Whap
off.
his bits off.
It's
Just
nice
do
to
a
see
just divine
Heracles.
smite him right off.
Yeah.
Where are my reins right now? Can I like
Just like
off the bits?
horrendous.
Wow.
But
There
with
you
that,
go.
we'll
That
take a little
feels more
break.
Greek mythology, castrating someone with a whip.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
You're allowed one
Mm.
castration for the whole
Per
series,
series.
everyone. Yeah, that's.
I'll
that's the
take
rules.
it. I'll take the castration.
I'll take it. Great. So we're going to have a little break now. And when we come back, we're going to be in for the final part of this
Check your
game.
spells.
It's happening. Check your
Uh-oh.
spells.
Your
Check your
spells.
wives.
Check your wives.
We'll see you in a bit. Let's get
go.
mythical. Mythical.
If we can come to a peaceful solution,
We're
then
on.
I guess.
We're all live.
Hello.
As we were going live, we were just talking about what we were going to do, Heracles, and we've decided whap him off is the correct.
I think that's your thing, Emily.
That's
That
maybe
was
what
you.
you
That's
said.
what you all said.
Fully you,
No,
Emily.
no, none of us
Whap
said that
him off.
actually.
Whap him off. Okay. You find yourself standing on the roof of a block of flats with an ancient-looking chariot standing next to the now godlike figure of Heracles. Bell stands with a megaphone, addressing a crowd of mortals with lightning bolts in their eyes. As you watch as the humans begin to move towards the staircases at the side of the building. Very slowly. Everybody roll initiative.
Yeah, so come on,
Yeah.
higher roll this time. This is the one. Have I still got
Initiative,
my
initiative.
D4 or my D8? I think I do.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we'll
How
say
long
yeah.
does it last? I think I do.
We'll say yeah.
Oh jeez. 9.
Okay, hang on. Bell didn't roll well.
Oh, Bell.
Okay. Anyone above 20? Anyone
I
above
haven't
a
got round to
15?
rolling yet.
Okay.
16.
I lost my phone in the break. I don't
It's
know
okay.
where it
You
went,
just
so
tell
now-
me.
Yeah, okay.
Lilidi, how many?
2.
Okay. And Palace?
9.
Nice. And
Oh, I also got a 2.
Hooray!
who's got the
Nice.
higher dex?
Oh, I straight 0 on mine.
-1.
Oh,
Okay. So Lil goes first.
Right.
It's always fun when you win
Um,
with a 0, isn't
It
it?
is always
Like-
fun.
Doesn't feel like it.
And then just one more roll from mine. Okay, lovely. Okay, that brings us to again, Danaeus, you're up first.
Heck yeah. Hero.
I mean, this isn't gonna work, but let's go. Sorry, one
All right.
sec. Is this an enchantment? I just want to make sure that my various features are working. Stop talking. Okay, so what I am going to do is he's appeared and said, you know, it's
Bloody
great
good to see
it's
me,
bloody
isn't
good
it?
to see me. And I think again, without any of the flair, none of the like roses or any of the magic at all, Danaeus is just gonna roll his eyes and say, "Oh, fuck off, Heracles," and cast command.
Ooh.
Oh!
Okay. What's the same?
It's a 14 wisdom, so
Come on.
Got a
it's
plus
not-
4.
Come on.
yeah.
I've rolled a 6. So that's 10.
Yes!
Fuck's
Right.
sake!
He
Michael,
must-
people!
He has to follow that. That's what he does on his turn.
And what are you commanding? Oh, fuck,
Fuck
off.
off.
Is he gonna castrate
To
himself
the
now?
No.
effectively to the best of his ability,
Ability.
he must fuck off.
It's his turn next.
Great.
Goodbye.
You watch.
Don't let the door
Heracles
slam you on the
goes,
way out.
Well, I think that's enough from me today. And he turns and begins to make his way to the edge and just sort of begins to climb down to the side of the building. And does he get to make a save again? How long does this go on for?
It literally, they have to follow the command on their next turn.
Okay,
Yeah,
So,
so at the end
he's-
of
so once his
he's-
turn
he's
rolls
used-
around again,
yeah,
he's
he
back.
uses his
But
whole
like,
turn. to
I
fuck off.
think as soon as I genuinely don't think Danaeus was expecting that to work.
We're all
So when it
shocked.
does, I think Danaeus is just like, there's a pause, a silence, and then he's just like, go, 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 and runs and gets on the chariot. Like, we gotta go.
You're getting on the chariot. Okay.
Like, we all gotta go.
Yeah.
Surely.
Palace.
Well, I don't feel the need to. I mean, it's probably too far away for me to whip him at this. point.
He's gone. He's off the side of the
Yeah.
building now. Like,
I'm
you'd
trying
have
to think if
to
there's
run
anything I
after him.
can do, like that isn't necessarily because I mean that isn't necessarily an attack to help us at this point. I'm maybe This all the contraptions around me at the moment are beginning, right?
Yeah. Sorry, the contraptions.
The
On
chains and
the
stuff.
like, yeah, not the chains, but like they're all coming down and getting ready to do their thing, right?
You're all up now. The whole floor's shifted up, and the engine is fully built now in the chariot. You are all that is left now is whatever divine essence needs to be added to this chariot to get it fully working.
Okay. I think in that case, I mean, I can't. There's not a huge amount that I want to do right now.
Can
I
you
think
make me
I'm.
an insight check?
Yes, by all means. I'm just like, great. We just need. I'm just kind of like waiting to go. I'm like, come on, we gotta go. That is a 15.
Okay, with a 15, you think that as you look in the machinery of this, it's starting to turn, but it's not that the sun isn't really spinning at the same rate that the heart of Lethe is.
Okay.
You get the sense that only part of this is currently working, and what it's missing is most likely the fuel to power it, to create the sun itself. And you think that's probably what Belle was referring to when she needed the blood. With a 15, you again hear a voice in the back of your head. It doesn't always have to be the obvious way, Pallas. But there will be a sacrifice made.
Okay. I think I'm going to get out the reins and I'm going to whip them onto the sun.
Beautiful.
And I'm going to just try and channel all of my energy into them.
The reins come out, and they, as you sort of go to whip them, you barely feel like you've done the flick, and they just link into the chariot. It's like they find their home. And as you hold onto it, you all watch as Pallas just begins to glow and glow. And you see, as you look down at your hands, Pallas, you've sort of always seen the glow that's around you, but it was so normal to you. But you watch as it gets brighter and brighter. And some of you have to turn away. Like, Pallas is starting to become blindingly bright. Anything else you'd like to do, Pallas?
I will. I'm going to cast Shield of Faith.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast it on the lady, Lil.
Okay. You have Shield of Faith. What does that look like?
It's in this case, it's going to be just this. Oh, my screen just died.
No,
There you go.
we've got you.
I was like, oh. It's in this case, it's like this gold orb that surrounds Lil. It gives you a +2 to your AC for 10 minutes, as long as I'm concentrating. We'll see how long that lasts.
Yep.
And that's it. But yeah, I'm going to cast it on you, and this is going to be this kind of gold orb surrounding you.
Mm-hmm.
And as I look at you, I'm just going to give you a little wink. I'm going to be like, might need you to back me up. As I'm like, oh! All my energy's like coming out into this thing. Like, that's for you.
You're like,
Lovely. At this point, Belle stands in front of the chariot and turns to you, Pallas, and like sort of shielding her eyes. It's just like, thank you. And she draws a bow and arrow. And she aims at you. And she shoots. Does a 16 hit?
No.
And with the blinding light, and I probably should have made a roll at a disadvantage anyway. It's the same. It flings off to the side, and she's like, "It needs to be your blood, Pallas." And at this point, Danaeus, you hear a voice in your head.
no.
Hello, darling. Getting into a bit of bother, I see. Can you make me a charisma save?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Is this something I might have advantage on?
No.
Great. Just checking. You always got to check. You got to check. It's not great. It's only a 12.
With a 12,
Yeah,
as
12.
you hear Aphrodite's voice, you suddenly feel this love for her. Like, oh, she's helped you so much. She gave you your child. She just wants what's best for you. And as you go to sort of touch Cassie, she's gone.
Fuck.
How do I feel about that in this moment, though?
You feel fine. She's probably with
Yeah.
Aphrodite.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Great.
Lil, it's your turn. You're glowing.
I love this journey for me. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to work out. Lots of things happened. Okay. Seeing all this happen, I'm now glowing as well.
Hercules is fucked off.
Great. You know what? He was so low on my
Hercules, sorry.
He was so low on my priority list. He was not even on the first page. He was like 2 pages back. Look, I'm going to rush towards the chariot. Both Danaeus and Pallas are on it. I'm going to get on, and I can see like this sort of like look of like almost calm and like almost maybe mild confusion, but nothing from Danaeus. And I'm like, what you did was really fucking sexy, and we have to have a talk about it afterwards. But and I am going to.
You probably also noticed that Cassie's gone.
Yeah, I see that, and I'm just going like, fuck. I'm gonna turn around and I say, Pallas, I say, I'm so sorry, but thank you. And I'm gonna primal savagery, get my my nails, and I'm just gonna attack Pallas to get the blood into the thing.
Oh, yeah, roll to hit.
Now, we'll see how this goes. Fuck my life. That is a 10 total. It went from a 14 to a 10. So it's
Now,
a 10.
my question is, if I'm not trying to stop her hitting me,
You've still got armor on, which is a lot
Yeah,
of your
true.
AC.
so I got a big AC.
I will say, if on your next turn you would like to allow yourself to be hit, I will let any attack against you just hit.
You got
But I think on your next turn you need to accept that and go for it. We'll
You got
use
it.
it. We'll do it that way. Athemos. Oh, sorry. Is there anything else, Liv?
No, everything else is an action. I should have done something else in a different order. It's fine. I was hoping that we'd be really cool. That's what I've read about. I just touch your face gently.
You're like,
As you bring your
Turns
claws,
into a claw and you just stroke.
you bring your claws up and you go to attack Pallas, and you realise that you've spent all your life surrounded by demigods who couldn't give less of a shit about you, about gods that just didn't care, and you are about to attack one of the very few who genuinely loved you, and you're just like, I can't do it, and your claws like automatically retract.
This
as
is
you,
not the time for weakness, Lil! I scream. That's all I do.
Athemos.
Yeah.
Curse my sentimental heart.
Look down off the edge of this building at the crowds of people.
Heracles just leaving. 60 feet of
I
movement.
can't believe he's also really fast. That's the other thing. He's got 40 feet of movement, so he's gone
Right.
80 feet.
Perfect.
so funny.
Bye, bitch.
He waves as he goes, just like,
Oh.
"Ta-ra."
Bloody good to see you.
And I should be going.
Athemos brings his phone up. Athemos's podcast 3.
I can't believe it's happening.
Anecdote wise, there's a lot that I've missed that it would have been helpful to mention before this point. The important thing to know is that this might not work, but it's just a small group of foolish humans and some silly demigods trying to do the impossible. That's all. Just those few. Ah, well. And if by some miracle it does work, maybe there are a few things that could be remembered. You know, in the middle of all the forgetting that is apparently going to happen. Maybe if you're hearing this, something will stick, and maybe you'll remember a coin for the boatman. maybe if you're Hades, you'll start drawing up some alternative plans for underworld bureaucracy. I know I said I'd have some suggestions ready. I have to say I have not done that work. But just change the system. Just, in case that gets stuck in your head anywhere. We can do better. We can fix it. I believe in us. The end.
Okay, can you please flip me a coin or roll a d4? And odds is a 20, evens is a 1. Well, that makes no sense. The other way around. Evens.
No, I've got a coin. I've got two,
Okay, you've got a coin.
2 euro cents.
Okay.
And it's flour or 2.
Okay, flower
know
is
which
the
one's
podcast
which.
is a huge success.
Come on.
I
And
know
the
I
two-
suggested this, but I now I really
You
regret it
wanted this,
immediately.
Pip. You wanted
Yes,
this. This
come
was
on.
Pip's suggestion.
It's fault.
I'm focusing all
Gotta
my
have
energy on you, Shamini.
Coin. Wow.
Oh,
okay.
come on.
Wait, flour is good, is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm, mhm.
Sorry.
Was a 2.
No!
Oh no!
Oh.
I didn't want this.
Pip wanted
story-
this. Pip
I know
Gladwin
I didn't
sometimes
want
you
this.
want dice
It's
to, like,
just
do a
funny.
thing.
Gladwin.
This is not what you want. Oh, stupid dice and
Yeah.
coins.
This is so much better than it just being, yeah, it's all right.
It's all right. Yeah, no.
I agree. Yeah.
As
Oh.
you send it out, people start watching immediately. People start listening immediately. You see some comments coming in, being like, "Oh my god, new episode!" And then, actually, no. How do you do that? They're all possessed. No, you don't get that.
All
You-
of the comments
no
are
one's
from
listening.
Zeus.
Oh
my
Just all-
No one is listening.
No one is listening.
And you look and no one is listening. And then you're just like, I'll just play it back. And you play it back, and it is like staticky, and it's almost like there's this interference, and there's just the odd words coming through, and you realize this is. And you try and delete it, but your phone runs out of battery and dies.
No.
I mean, to be fair, the roof of a building, not great for sound quality. Should
No.
not
Wrong
have
microphone.
There's a lot
Yeah.
of
Fucking-
anti-magic fields going on.
Damn
Like,
it.
oh, YouTubers really.
Yeah.
Flickering
Ah.
Palace is like roaring in the background.
And I think at this point, Lilidi,
Yeah.
can you make me a wisdom save?
Can I ask, is this a magical effect?
You know what? No, it's not this time.
Great.
I mean, no, it's not. This is a godlike effect.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Wisdom, sorry, you say?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm gonna get rid of this digital dice. That's another 4, so 10 total.
Telling you off for rolling digital dice, and
Adds things up quickly.
you hear like music playing, like a. It sounds like one of your dad's parties,
Christ.
and you hear, it's Lil now, isn't it? Why don't we have a little dance?
Oh no.
And you have Otto's irresistible
No!
dance cast on
Oh
you.
no, the
And
worst.
Lil, you just watch as Lil just starts doing little like. little
I'm proper
moves.
voguing.
Yes, Vogues, all the like wham wham wham, and to the point that you dance off of the chariot.
No!
Danaeus, that is your
Oh,
turn.
God.
Am I in control of myself?
Make me a wisdom save at the top of your turn.
Thank you.
Come on. You've got luck. Surely that must mean something.
Oh yeah, fuck, I forgot I have that. That would have been great.
That would be good.
Look. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. Where are my fucking luck points? There they are. Oh,
There they
all
are. Look
three
at
of
them all.
I haven't used any of them. Great. Okay. Wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Not a charisma save.
Charisma save. Sorry, it is charisma save. You're right. You're fully right.
Yeah, I'm using a luck point for that. Can I use a luck point for that?
You should
Yeah.
be able to. Any roll?
Yes. Great. That was a 2 on the dice. So we
Oh.
don't want to keep that.
We won't keep that one.
17 plus 6 for
Oh, yeah.
whatever that adds up to.
23!
You
Realize,
don't need the dice roller. You just did that maths in your head
I need to
very
other people's
quickly,
rolls
Fiona.
quickly, I can't do my own.
Sorry, Emily. Please.
It's all right. Cassie is gone, and Aphrodite has taken her.
Yeah.
You don't feel any type of way towards Aphrodite right now.
Oh, I do.
Oh, yeah, sorry. You don't feel any positive
I don't know
type of
about
way
that.
towards Aphrodite right now. It's your turn.
Great. Does where's that megaphone that
Yeah,
Bell
Bell's
was using?
left it quite nearby. Sort of, you have to
Right.
go off the chariot to get it. But
will. Yeah, I'll vault off the chariot and snatch it up and get
make
as
me an
close to
acrobatics
the.
check just to see how cool it looks when you vault.
Cool. Yeah, I'm a dad, so
You're
I
a
don't
hot
know how
dad.
acrobatics this is gonna be,
Oh,
but
sexy
fine.
and nervous. Let's go.
That's an 8 + 3, so
It's all right.
It's all right.
It's awkward.
It's a good job you're pretty. Like that's that's the vibe.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Dad
It's fine.
dancing through the air.
Lil is dancing and not paying attention right now, so I don't embarrass myself. I vault awkwardly off the chariot. I'll grab the megaphone and head as close to the edge of the. I guess I go next to Moss. I guess I arrive next to where Moss was doing his podcast, and hold the megaphone up. You come down here and you say you gave us love and art and artifice and all of these things you say that you gave to us, and you never fucking did. What you did is you came down here and you slapped your fucking names on all of those things. You possessed them. We own them. We make them. You don't make anything. All you do is move your little pieces around the board and mess with people's lives for your own amusement and demand adoration as a result. So, frankly, and I'll just point up at wherever the voice came from before, you can fuck off and all. And I don't know that I'm adding a magical effect to that. I just do that.
Can you roll me a D100?
Okay.
And a persuasion check. I need both.
Which one do you want first?
Whichever. You can decide.
All right, let's go. D100. That's 89 on a D100. I don't know whether that's good, but your eyes went very wide and you're smiling, so it's either good for me or bad for me. And a persuasion.
Yes, please.
19.
Okay. With the 89, as you yell up into the clouds, you bring the microphone down and you look her out, and you can just make out some of the crowd, and you can see their eyes glowing as they begin to move. And as you say all this stuff, you watch some of the eyes dim. You're not quite sure what that means. And the 19 did something that you don't need to know about yet.
Okay.
Great.
Anything else you'd like to do on your turn? I'll give you an action or a bonus action.
Sure. How is everybody looking? Actually, I guess we don't necessarily want to heal Palace
Bad.
right now. Bad? Is it really bad for Moss?
Bad.
I think there's. I do that.
I should say earlier I did roll the extra 2 hit points that you needed, Palace, before.
Nice.
But
thank
I
you.
didn't heal myself.
I'll
And
take those.
with hindsight,
Oh, you want to
I
take
need
them?
to be alive too. No, I'm just saying
How-
that's
how-
what I did.
How badly hurt are we talking? You took it was 12 points of damage.
It was
you
12
took,
points
right?
of damage. Yes.
Cool. I think that Moss has just done the podcast episode and it's not worked. I've just come over and yelled into a megaphone right next to them, and then I sort of dropped the megaphone down and then just kind of turned to Moss and put my hand on Moss's shoulder and without even instinctively, just 11 points of healing for you. As I put my hand on Moss's shoulder and just honestly, I thought the podcast was really good. It's tough to,
It's just
if
technical
you start
issues.
high, it's always going to come down. If you
It's
start
not the
down,
quality
you've
of the content. It's just the
exactly.
tech.
Yeah. They can't all be winners. You're doing great.
Thanks.
We should probably go.
Oh right.
And then I will turn and head back towards the
You haven't
chariot.
got movement anymore, I'm afraid.
Okay,
you did a leap.
I will turn towards the chariot.
Yeah. At this point, you just hear off the side of the building. fuck.
80 feet down.
Well, 40. He ran. I'm going to say he ran 40 feet off
Right.
and then 40 feet down. But then you see suddenly, like emerging up onto the
Terrifying.
thing, he just goes, "That was rude," and he grabs a monitor from that. Everything has come up from the floor, and he launches it at you, Danaeus. And this is his keg toss action, like, because originally he was a real frat boy, but he's sort of less frat boy now and more just like posh twat. But originally he was.
Yeah, he's still
and that-
pretty frat boy.
He's still pretty fat boy. And that's a 27 to hit.
Yeah, I mean, obviously
I'll
that's
do
going to
that,
hit me.
actually.
Yeah. You know what? Fuck it. I'll throw up shield.
Okay, does that stop it hitting?
Oh no, wait, with the 27. No, absolutely not.
you've-
Sorry.
27.
You've got luck.
Yeah.
You can spend luck on his rolls.
I can. Let's see how much damage is coming in.
Okay.
I'm just gonna roll this one. All right. Okay. Oh dear. It's 22 points of bludgeoning damage.
Cool. I will.
Wait.
Yeah, I'll negate it entirely. Thanks.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
How does this? So how? Well, in fact, I'll tell you how this manifests.
Wait, how do you
As-
do this?
As he
Just to say,
throws
that's
it-
my 5 points in self.
Yep.
I can negate all the damage from an attack
Oh,
once.
I'm sorry. It's your 5
So-
points itself. How does this look when you do this?
I think he comes up, he grabs this monitor and hurls it. And you know what? I think all the like the flash and the sort of like the floral motifs and all of the things that Danaeus has had and the music and stuff, none of that manifests. And I think the monitor just shatters against him and he doesn't move or react.
Hell yeah.
No sells it. Just no sells it.
Hell yeah.
Like, and manages. He's actually, I reckon, probably quite surprised that that's happened, but he manages to not look
So
like he's
cool.
surprised.
Yes, sick. Yeah, as this monitor just shatters, he looks at all of you and just like screams, just like, "Ah!" And I need everyone to make a strength saving throw as this wave of noise just comes out from him.
No, it's taking damage. Strength save.
14.
Oh.
Are we being frightened? Is this a frightened effect? Okay, good. you gotta check.
You gotta check.
19 for me.
Okay, that's a success.
It's
I've
a
got an-
6 from your boy.
Fail, fail.
I got a nat 20, which I'm glad about because I'm still on the edge of the building.
Yep.
Yeah. So that is good.
Yeah.
So
am I. So this-
Lilidi, you're dancing, you're having a lovely time.
Woo.
Athemos, you're on the edge of the building, so it just kind of
Yep.
clips you, but doesn't quite. You don't get the force of it.
Mhm.
Danaeus, you get knocked back prone. You fall prone. Palace, you get pushed off of the chariot and fall back prone on the ground. You
I am on the edge of the building, Emily.
Yeah, like
You're not on the
You
edge.
want to
Danaeus-
help? I am. I went right up next to Moss,
Moss,
and
yeah.
then couldn't. And then you said I couldn't move anymore, so I am there.
So-
Hurl me off a building if you're gonna do it, Emily. Do it.
Do I have a
Yeah?
reaction?
You've got a reaction as you watch Danaeus begin to
'Cause
fall off
definitely-
the side of the building.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with my reaction because I'm
Okay, well you've
kind
got
of
one.
weedy.
I love
Any of
that.
my
Go.
spells reactions? No, definitely not. Yeah,
Just throw
do you
me a
have
coin.
Warcaster?
Just throw
Do you
me a
take
coin,
feet?
Moss, because I'm about to
I didn't-
die.
take a
No.
feat. No.
Just try and grab him.
I guess I just try and grab him with my +0 strength. Yeah.
Oh no! Make
Come on,
me a
you roll
strength
really
check.
well.
Or Dave, if it's better.
gonna go
Athletics, if it's better.
quickly.
Just whichever one is the higher, you make it.
Athletics is not better.
Save me, Moss. I said your podcast was good.
You need a 15.
I got an 18.
Yes!
Hey.
Moss, you grab Danaeus, and like he is hanging off the building, and you are just like holding onto him, barely holding onto the side yourself, but you have him, and you're using all of your knowledge of like physics just to cling on and keep
I'm a
Danaeus sort of, like,
superhero.
and what you're actually able to do is kind of
Physics.
swing him down a bit to like one of the balconies on the blocks of flats.
Right, yeah.
So that you think he will fall onto a balcony if you let go now, and it will just be like a little drop rather than falling off the building, which
building.
is what was going to happen. That would have been fun.
Thank you.
Palace, as you
Yes.
go backwards, you fall and you sort of hit your head. and everything just goes dark for a second. And you find yourself standing at a crossroads. And there are 3 paths in front of you. And you hear a voice saying, Palace, I know the road you want to take. They will all forget you.
Snod.
It does not have to be this way, Palace. There are other options. I beg you to consider them. And for the first time ever, you hear a real emotion in Hecate's voice.
We don't have time.
I knew this was your fate. I didn't want to lose you.
You won't.
The moon and the sun can't sit together, Palace.
But for a while they did. And that cannot be taken away.
You feel a gentle breeze sort of stroke your skin. And you wake up as you hit on the top of the roof. It's your turn.
I get back up and get ready to get back onto the cart.
Okay. And you've got enough movement to get onto the cart. You only got knocked off, so you can get.
And I get on, grab the reins again,
Mhm.
and this time I'm going to put my arms out. I'm going to look to see if Orion is there still.
Orion's sort of leaning against sort of this like a table, and he looks at you. He's been watching you the whole time.
I'm going to say, it needs my blood. Please. If I'm holding the reins, I think I can put my blood through the reins. I need you to do it.
He gets up, he sort of staggers to you and gets onto the chariot with you and goes, not letting you do it on your own. And he draws a knife from his pocket. And I'm going to leave this for till the end of the round. You see Belle is watching, but has seen Heracles appear. And she turns and she pulls the gun and aims it at Heracles. And goes, get away from them. And she is going to fire at Heracles.
Oh, come on, Belle.
Come on, Belle.
Which is a 22 to hit, which hits Heracles.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And her bullet has been infused with aconite, which means it does a stupid amount of damage.
Heck
It does
yeah.
a 2d12 plus 8.
Yes.
Bloody hell. Holy shit. Yeah. Okay. So that does add maths 11 20 plus 8 28 points of damage to Heracles.
Whoa.
You see he gets knocked back and you watch as his shoulder just begins to turn green, and he turns to her and he goes, I am a god. And she goes, you look pathetic to me. And and then clicks the revolver back again and keeps it aimed at him. And then
Chills, come on.
Lil, it's you. You are dancing. Make me a wisdom save.
Meanwhile, on the dance floor. Yes.
Meanwhile,
Bill's just like, come on, guys.
Hey, does a 16 do anything?
16 is what you needed. To
Oh my
succeed. And I think it. Yeah, that's on your turn. So you get your turn.
Thank
so
goodness. That would have been really embarrassing. Everyone else is doing cool stuff, and I'm just there going like, yeah, party. Right. Okay. I see Palace. I think they've got us a bit She needs time. She needs time. I see Danae as disappearing, and then I'm okay. And I see Heracles, and this department, and I will stand next to Belle, and I go, I told you, nobody fucking likes you, Moonbeam.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Roll. Moonbeam doesn't do a damage, I think, on its first turn.
It does,
does
but
it?
he has to make a saving.
He makes a
throw.
save.
Let me Constitution saving throw.
He's got
I'm doing it at my
He's got a
highest
good
level,
con.
which is 3, I think.
Okay. What's the save?
It is 14, so it's not too much, but
He's got a +7.
no.
I am not joking. That is a natural 1.
Amazing.
And with a natural 1, you can double whatever damage you would do.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, that's a lot
Because
of-
he's also got this horrible like sickness spreading in his shoulder.
Mhm.
Okay, if you're sure, I've rolled it. So I cast it at the highest level, which is a 3rd level, which is 66. I just got 20. Oh yeah, I got 24.
Nah, double it.
Okay, that is 48.
Nice. I'm just doing some maths.
Yeah, that is 48. If
28,
it matters,
48 is 76. Great. Okay.
it's radiant damage. Sorry,
Great.
it's 48 is that doubled already. So 24.
Yeah, that's fine. That is
Okay,
fine,
just make
yeah.
sure, yeah.
No, that was the 28 from Bell earlier.
Right. Yeah, sorry.
Mhm.
And you see him just scream as this like moonbeam hits him, and you see like where this bullet hit him, you see like bits of his flesh beginning to like peel away in the moonlight, and he's like, "No, I am a god! I am a god!" And anything else you would like to do?
I say a cool line, and I do a drop to the floor and get back up. Yeah. That's... Done.
Athemos, can you make me an intelligence save?
Oh. So 19.
Okay. You hear in your headphones Hades' voice again. It's saying something, but it doesn't quite come through. You almost know you don't want to hear this right now. You just hear the words drop, and other than that, you can't quite make it out. You almost block it in the wind.
I'm still like over the edge of the building, holding on to Danaeus, but I'm just going to shout into the wind in case Hades can hear me. I'm sorry about episode 3!
And I think Danaeus, really confused, hanging from Moss's arm, is like, "No, we already sort of talked about it. It's fine."
What would you like to do, Athemos?
I'd like to try and pull Danaeus back up.
Yeah, you can do that.
I will be providing the help action.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. You
Amazing
will.
strength.
Yeah. So
Amazing
roll.
allowed.
You can roll strength or athletics with advantage.
Okay.
And actually, I'm going to say,
yeah.
Oh.
well, I was going to give you a +2 extra, because at this point, what you see is some of the mortals have made their way up. And at first, Athemos, as you see them, you look terrified. And you remember the lightning in their eyes. And then you see, and it's gone. There's like maybe 1 or 2. But the rest come and they lift Danaeus and they push him. They help you push him back up onto the building. And so you know, Danaeus, that 89 was the percentage of mortals that lose their
Wow.
their
Oh,
connection to
amazing.
Zeus because of what you
That
said.
was a big old percentage.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Danaeus.
Cool.
That's very bad. That's very bad for the mortals, because now if we lose, they're all freaking gonna...
But it has increased our chances of not losing.
Okay,
I'm
fine,
choosing
fine.
That.
That was the synthetic 20, yeah.
To be clear, not entirely their connection to Zeus, just their like possession. Yeah.
I gotcha.
Emily,
But
just
yes,
very-
with a 20, you very
I'm all
easily
in
get
trouble
Danaeus back
now.
up.
Emily, just very quickly, I rolled the wrong dice, so he actually has 20 more hit points.
Okay.
Down for just to clarify on that, because I rolled the one above it. And I was like, wow, that's a
No
lot. So
worries.
yeah. just
Hey,
do that.
it was cool.
It was very cool, but it's not
He's
as
still
ill.
He's still looking bad. He's
Yeah,
just not looking
exactly.
quite as bad as
There
he
you
was.
go. Yeah.
Anything else, Athemos? I'll say that was either your action or your bonus, whichever you would rather.
Oh gosh, does Lalidi need healing?
Always. Oh wait, it's not therapy. Yeah, no, I'm still I'm still down by 13 hit points.
Yeah, cool, good. Okay, right, what kind of healing things have I got? but aren't touching because you're dancing over there.
I'm
we don't healing word.
all right for now, so don't worry about me if someone else.
Well, I've got bonus action healing word, so
right, yeah.
I shall cast it at level 2
Oh,
and give you 12 points.
thank you.
You okay, Lily? Lil, I didn't know. I wasn't there for that conversation. Are you okay?
All you see is this big boom as the moonbeam comes down. I'm like, I'm fine.
She's doing great. Danaeus,
Yes.
it's you.
Okay, scrambled back up, helped by the people. Palace and Orion are on the chariot and look like they're kind of doing their thing.
I'm taking a deep breath in currently.
Yeah, kind of. Okay, I see that like they're not currently under threat, and like it seems like they're like about to do whatever they're about to do. So I will. What other level 3s do I have? Let's go. Give me an intelligence save for Heracles, please. I hope he's dumb.
He's not
So
clever,
dumb.
is he?
He's obviously
on.
dumb. He's got a +0.
Let's do this.
That's a 14.
That meets and unfortunately beats my intelligence save. Can I?
Have you got
I
a
I reckon I've got luck
divine
points
favor
left.
or something that you can
I've
take
got
away?
luck points left. I don't know whether I can make you re-roll something with a
I
luck
think you can.
point.
You can, yeah.
Yeah. I'll reroll.
Yeah, fine. I'll expend it. Yeah.
It's 13.
I'm
I'm not joking.
Insane.
That's literally
Absolutely.
ridiculous. I thought it was an 18 and I was about to be
Absolutely
like, I'm sorry, but it's a 13.
Great. I'm casting Phantasmal Force.
Fuck's sake, yeah.
And so
Yep.
so it's perceivable only to the target, so I'm creating a phantasm that is only perceivable to the target of the spell, that being Heracles.
Right.
They can take damage from this form. Let's see, what can I think what
What do you think it is?
yeah, what do I think it is? What do I think it is? I mean, you know what? Let's make this funny more than anything else. I think, given that Lilidi has just has dropped this moonbeam on him, and he's like writhing in the moonbeam, I'm going to roll. Oh, no word of a lie, that was pretty high. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 13 points, just 13 points of damage. But what Heracles perceives as he's like blinded by the moonbeam is an image of Lilidi sprinting towards him, and she just kicks him square in the balls, like right in the nuts. With the hooves, like
Yes!
this, yeah, like just right in the dick.
Sorry, what was the damage again?
It was 13 points of damage.
That's beautiful.
Best use of Phantasmal Force that's ever been recorded.
100%.
Yep, so that's my action. And for my who might need, I will throw out a bardic to Lilidi. I think Lilidi just gets, you know what? I think the manifestation of my bardic inspiration here is that I just think Lilidi, if you'll allow Emily, Lilidi sees the illusion as well.
100%.
Like you're locked in, you just see this image of you just run, kick this guy in the nuts.
Yeah.
Great.
You watch
and
him fall, collapse over, like, oh, fuck! And just like grabbing his stomach as he like just bends over from seemingly nothing while still in this moonbeam.
Perfect.
Brilliant.
And at this moment, Orion brings out his dagger and slices his palm and sort of leaves the knife in it and holds his hand out to you.
They'll forget you.
I'll be with you.
You don't have to do this.
I want to.
Are you sure?
If we can't be the son, who can be?
All right. I'm going to take the dagger.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cut my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Hand him back the dagger. Hand him the rein for his bleeding hand.
Yeah.
And then with I'm going to hold the other rein, and then my other hand, I'm just going to hold his.
Yeah.
And go, okay.
Okay. And he begins to sing. And Palace, to you, this is the first time you've ever heard this song, and it sounds beautiful. You don't know how it's possible that anyone can sing this beautifully, with the wind and the rain and the lightning echoing around you. And the rest of you and all the mortals hear the song Children of Flame, which he sang at Heracles' godhood party. As suddenly the chariot begins to lift, and you feel your blood seeping into the reins. It almost feels like it's pulled out of your arm. And it would feel like it was draining. But as you grip onto Orion's hand, the burden is split, and you lift into the sky. And you take off, and you watch as the clouds part. The thunder stops. You see Heracles looking around, looking down at his arm, like clutching it in pain, clutching his stomach in pain. The leader, your moonbeam, just sort of seems to dissipate away.
Mm-hmm.
Any of you who had any spells up, they drop, they go. You watch as the mortals, all staring as this globe of light lifts into the sky. Any remaining eyes with lightning in just drift. And the sky goes clear as the sun sits at its peak. And right next to it, the moon, for just a second, before it disappears again. And Lil, Athamos, Danaeus, you don't know how that chariot got up there, with no one to pilot it. But the sun is back in the sky. And you did that. You and Belle did that. Belle begins to weep. And she turns to you all and goes, "Thank you. Thank you so much." And just falls into you, Lilidi, and just hugs you.
Ooh.
We couldn't. Icarus, we'll always remember. I'm sorry, you won't forget them.
Yeah.
But they will. They'll be happy. They'll be free. Thank you.
Yeah. All good.
And she runs and hugs Daedalus, and they just cry into each other. You see mortals looking confused on the ground and sort of making their way away. All of Belle's disciples, you see anyone, they all are watching the sun, and you feel that they know that they did that. You know that they will always remember. And you will always remember. You'll remember the gods, but you'll no longer feel their presence. And you watch as Heracles slumps and falls, dead on the ground. And his body begins to burn with this green, white and gold poison taking effect as he disappears and just dissipates into the air. Athamos, if you'd like to step in, you can.
I'm going to try and step in. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I take a sort of moment to overcome the just shock and confusion, and then I'm just walking, like rushing towards this sort of disappearing body, reaching out my hand, and I almost don't know what I'm seeing, and therefore I don't know what to cast, but I guess I'll try spare the dying as a worst case
Yeah.
scenario.
As you push this spare the dying spell in, you see his eyes flutter and sort of look at you and go, "Oh, what are you doing?"
Hello.
They're
What are you
gone.
doing?
Where are they? I don't hear them anymore.
Why are you still here?
What?
Aren't you a god? I remember you.
I was a god. And you watch him get older. And suddenly the
Oh, no.
person lying in front of you is this old man. This is the Heracles you knew right before he died.
Ah.
And make me an insight check, Catherine.
Oh.
Maybe you don't need to.
Oops.
I wouldn't count on it. A synthetic 20.
Synthetic 20.
Yeah.
You think his godhood is gone. Whether that was kindness or not from the gods in one last act, you're not sure. But he's alive because of you. Because he was dead.
Wow.
As a demigod, he died, but I still have. How does my magic feel when I cast Spare the Dying?
As you cast it,
Yeah.
you put this into him. And it feels like it fades. And as your final act, maybe it's Hades' final act to you. You spared Heracles. And you all look up at this sun, and it is burning so bright. Lilida, you listen, and you try and hear your father's voice. And there's nothing. And you feel a little twinge on your head. And as you run your hand up, your horns they're there, but they feel different. And as you touch them, you realize they're made of hair, and it's like you've styled them like that.
Weird. I undo them instantly.
Oh,
And they fall.
Yeah, absolutely.
Danaeus, you look for Cassie.
Yeah.
And you can't see her.
Yeah, he's just been sitting with the sling, like he's taken it off, and it's just kind of sitting with it across his knees.
Yeah. And I think as Belle brings the house back down, and you make your way out into the garden. Make me a perception check.
I was definitely ready to do this. Ooh, 18.
With an 18, you see on the bench outside a letter with your name on it.
Sit down, open it, read it.
It says, "I think she's better off with you. XOXO A." And you hear a very soft cry from within the bushes.
Yeah, I mean, I retrieved my child, thank you.
And as you look at her golden hair is now a mousy brown. But Cassie nestles into your arms and just looks at you and goes, "Dada!" and giggles.
Okay, really like a steadying breath. Because I think he was bracing for loss at that point, and is like, and was and then get her back in the sling and comfy.
Athemos, you check your podcast stats when you're able to charge your phone.
Oh God! It's just static.
There's a lot
of words.
of comments of people being like, "Feel like this had real potential, but just hasn't quite reached it." Also, what's he going on about gods and the underworld? Doesn't make any sense. This guy's a loon.
Fair.
That's so funny.
Oh no.
And Palace. No one will ever remember you. No one will ever know what you did. Apart from one person who sits next to you on your chariot as you ride across the sky every day. And he sings to you and he writes you songs. And maybe every so often, as you are on your journey, you notice that the moon has stayed in the sky just that little bit longer than it should. I'm now going to throw to all of you for an epilogue of anything you may wish, whether that's to do with your characters or the gods or the mortals. Would anyone like to go first, or do you need me to roll for it?
Roll for it.
Roll for it.
Yeah.
3, Shamini.
Oh my god. Oh.
Further into the future, many decades later, Athemos is in his garden, and he is old, and he is tending his plants, and that's all he has a duty to now. The growing things in the ground, the life, new life, growing life. And I think he knows somehow, he senses, he knows death. And he knows that he is very old and that this is the end. There is no more. And he just has this overwhelming sense that that is right and how it should be. And I think he thinks about the village, his previous life, the lives that were lost to the gods, the lives that should have been finished. And he finishes that story now.
The lady.
I think Lil has quite the adjustment to mortal life, I think. Because I think for the longest time, she's not experienced it at all. So, and again, with permission, Pip, I think she stays at Danaeus' house for a long time as she gets used to, like, taking the bus, learning how libraries properly work. You can't just take books home.
You have to pay for things.
Yeah, I was like, what do you mean? And then like learning to cook properly for the first time and just experiencing every little, what we would maybe call mundane, but without the use of like magic or anything like that. I think her big passion is stars. Like, she probably starts drawing, and it's terrible, but it's like, you know, she draws like star maps and like tries to look at the constellations and just feels like she's missing something but not quite sure what. She never really explored it when she did have it, and that's kind of it. She just sort of exists, but is finding the joy in the smallest of things and enjoying the company of Danaeus and Cassie and Moss. Probably goes and helps at Moss's allotment, and maybe just corrects some of the plant names every so often, in the little you know, the little sticks that have the names.
Yeah.
It's just a little very neat, like loopy handwriting with hearts over things. There's some things you never break. But that's it. I generally don't think anything big or grand. I think she just learns to exist and have an extraordinary life, which to others is ordinary, but it's extraordinary to her.
Beautiful. I think Danaeus makes sense to go next.
Yeah, I think Danaeus adjusts to mortality pretty smoothly. He's been living as one in inverted commas for some time, but I think we see this house that he has been living in, which was kind of given to him as by Aphrodite as a kind of, with the intention of it being this like bachelor pad originally, that then sort of morphed and became a place that, you know, a single father was living with his daughter, like changes again with Lil coming to stay there for some time, and becomes like even more chaotic. And like, you know, it's one of those places where you're barely hanging on to keeping the place tidy, like day to day. It's just a constant cycle. There's maybe 2 days a month where it's like, wow, it's tidy, and then it's just chaos again.
No.
But it's moving all the just constantly moving and influx in a sort of gentle kind of way. And I think at a certain point, like with your permission, Fiona, Lil's been staying there for a while, and the sort of unspoken thing when she first arrived was like just to get you on your feet and kind of working out you know what you're gonna do with yourself. And I think at a certain point the conversation, I don't know that the conversation happens necessarily. I think she just stays.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think it just, they just stay in that place, and it just becomes normality, and the question of whether Lila's going to go somewhere else or whatever just doesn't come up.
Yeah,
it doesn't come up.
I agree.
And I think they have frequently, you know, these little moments over in, you know, either in the garden or at Moss's allotment, where the three of them will like get together and catch up and chat. And they always seem to end those meetups with like having a glass of wine or whatever it might be, and watching the sunset and feeling kind of proud and sad and not really knowing why.
Yeah.
Palace.
I think riding this chariot, Palace has a lot of time to think. And when she was with her mother and she was being raised, she'd been taught that the best thing for her to do is to save other people. And that when you're strong, what you do is you protect the weak. But she had never, ever learned or expected anybody to help her with that. And she, sitting in this chariot, kind of one rein in her hand, one rein in Orion's, not only learned that actually that's something you have to do with other people. You can't do it by yourself. But also at the same time as saving others, you have to let people save you. And as she listens to him sing day in, day out, and she tries to catch glimpses of the moon, what she really does is she looks at the light that the two of them cast ahead. And she feels happy and not alone.
That's lovely. And for the mortals, the thunder and the lightning does show itself every so often. But they know, intrinsically, that the sun will always rise again. And so they may be scared when they hear that noise, but they know that at the end of the night, they will always be safe. And that's Mythic, everyone.
Whoa.
Thanks for playing.
Wow.
Oh, Emily.
Well done.
Well done,
Well done,
Emily.
everybody.
Whoa.
Go, Shamini.
Oh,
Go. Be free. Go. Go. Shamini's like, I have to get the baby. Thanks everybody for watching.
Yes.
Good
thank you,
time.
chat.
Well, good
Guten
time.
Tag. We've been the RP Geeks. Thanks so much for being here. That was mythic. We are going to go to after this, after we finish streaming, we are going to record a little post-show wrap-up. We'll put up on Patreon probably tonight, to be perfectly honest with you, or maybe tomorrow if the upload takes a little bit of time on YouTube. But we'll aim to get it up. It will be up latest tomorrow. And that will be on our Patreon at patreon.com/RPGeeksDND, where we also sometimes put players in our world. That feels like a segue. And this week we've got 2 people. We have, where have they gone? I know you sent it earlier.
Yeah, it's in our
We've got
chat.
Caitlin. Where are we going to put Caitlin in the world?
Look, one of the people. Like, I know it's a little bit of a selfish pull, but one of the people has to be like the main person who pushed Aeneas back onto the roof.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
Caitlin was like, this guy's cool. Give you a little leg up. And thank you, Caitlin, for helping Danaeus. We really appreciate that.
Thank you, Caitlin.
And Scarlet Rose. What a cool name.
Oh, it's a great name. I feel like Scarlet Rose maybe was one of the humans that, in a moment possessed by Zeus, saw Heracles like coming down the building. I was like, wasn't it?
Weird. And came out of it.
Is that Heracles? What the hell?
Why is he here? Why is he going? He just yo-yoing. That's one of my favourite things that's ever happened in a fight. I was like, what do you mean he just goes? No. I was like, my big fight.
Oh, so funny. So beautiful. What a great choice.
Yeah.
Good choice.
We will be will we be back next week? We'll be back next week with Clock Tower. We're playing Blood on the Clock Tower. We're back. Woo. Doing a little Halloween vibe one. So that will be lovely. And then following that, Fiona, what do we have?
Yes, what do we have? Well, friends, we have basically we've got a series. It's volume 1 coming out. We're going to have the wonderful returning Ed Spence is GMing a series of Inevitable by Soul Muppet, which is Arthurian Knights, and we're actually getting the cast back together one more time. We're getting a cast back together from the Awful Blues. That's myself, Emily, Shamini, and the wonderful Dylan, Super Dylan, and Draconics as well. So we're all back into Arthurian legends.
The award-nominated cast.
Sorry, the award-nominated various webfests. Have a look around. If you look at webfests, our faces are on there somewhere. But yes, so that's going to be on the 4th and the 11th. That's the sort of first volume, so the first 2 episodes will be out. And then more will come. But yes, so we've got Blood and Clock Tower next week, and then volume 1. Parts 1 and 2 of Inevitable with the
weeks after. And they're pre-recorded, so we know what happens. And oh boy, hold on to your hats. Your cowboy hats.
Your
night cowboy nights.
Your sad Arthurian night cowboy hats.
Yes, exactly. Part metal,
not spaces,
part hat.
Not spaces. It's cowboys. Yes, Arthurian.
Hold on to your chainmail.
Yes, exactly.
Like, shaped like a cowboy hat. Yeah.
Yes.
We it's really cool. It's really fun. I like the system as well. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And you can follow us all over social media at RPGeeksDND. That won't be right again now for ages because we've just played Dungeons and Dragons. So that was Dungeons and Dragons, everyone. Just a little bit modded.
Where were the dragons? Where are the dungeons?
There was sort of a dungeon. There was like a car park. That was part of the dungeon.
The dragons
Heracles
was a dragon.
Good point. Yeah,
clearly. I did actually.
Sorry, did we not say he was a dragon? Sorry, the whole time he was a dragon.
And is there anything else?
Our wonderful guests for the final time where we can find them and stuff. So
they've just been here for so long.
I know. Well, they're always in this room when I come in. Pip, where can we find you on the internet?
I have been Pip Gladwin. You can find me at Pip Gladwin on the internet, specifically on Blue Sky and basically nowhere else. That's for socials. In terms of like other stuff I'm doing, you can find me over at the Realms of Peril and Glory podcast, at RealmsPod on socials, or realmspod.com, I believe, is the it doesn't matter.
You'll find it.
Yeah, we're doing our second series of our like flagship fantasy series, Vale, where I play a very heroic dwarf
Heck, nice.
with an incredible moustache.
Yeah.
Amazing. And Holly, where can we find you?
Oh, you can find me crying in a corner for the rest of the night.
True.
No.
I
My
know, me
God.
too.
Sorry, Palace.
Just big feels. There's everybody else as well. I just kept tearing up. You can find me at Holly Likes Games 13 on Twitch, and at Holly Likes Games on pretty much everything else. Playing Inscription this week, probably on Friday.
Heck yeah. Great game.
And yeah, spooky season. Then we'll be back to Pokey Mondays on Mondays.
Spooky
This has been such a
Mondays.
pleasure, though. Thank you so much for.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, what a
Yeah.
lovely time. Thank
Yeah.
you
Loved
for
having you
Thanks for
both.
having
It's
us.
been amazing.
Highlight of our Tuesdays.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes.
My two.
And I think with all that being said, that's all, folks. So for one last time, all together now, let's get mythical. Mythical. I wanna get mythical.
Bye.
Mythical.